Hello, Exiles. How is everyone doing? I hope well. It's Tuesday today. And we have a fun Path of Exile 2 stream ahead of us early in the morning here in the Midwestern United States. First of all, we are going to read the What We're Working On post from Grinding Your Games. They are packing in a bunch of news and changes into the game already this week. It's not just bug fixes, there's other stuff happening too. I also want to highlight some things that I hope is on their radar, and if they're not aware already, well, hopefully if one of them watches this video, they become aware. Number two, we will be continuing our progress on our martial artist. We are in the end game now. We're staying in SSF, of course. I have a warrior that's in Act 2, and I have a huntress that is at the end of Act 1, but we're going to continue on our martial artist today. And then finally, we will close the pod with one more map and a podcast with KallTorak. Should be fun. That's happening at 7 a.m., so about 2 hours from now. As always, on YouTube, there are timestamps in the live stream. Give this video a like if you are watching the bod. Leave a comment. It really helps it out in the algorithm, guys. And with that, we are heading right into the patch notes, everyone. I hope you're having a splendid day. So last night, Grinding Your Games released this right here. It's a What We're Working On post part 2. The first one was talking about progression blockers and how they are fixing them ASAP in the game. This one, though, talks about how, yes, they're working on crashes and fixing those, but they're also making some general endgame improvements, which is extremely exciting, if I do say so myself. So let's take a look at these endgame improvements, you guys. General endgame, we are adding a large number of new Atlas tree nodes which add more content to specific biomes. Once we add them, the points for these nodes will be added to existing maps, so you will get them automatically if you already have completed those maps. Sick. There's currently a bug where you can't independently map from two different hideouts while in a party. They're going to fix that. The Atlas will remember where it was open to if you reopen it in the same area. Thank goodness. And some players will experience a black screen during quest events that open the Atlas. We are investigating the cause of this. Please fix this. Oh, I hope they can fix this ASAP. And Ritual. When doing the Rite of the Nameless, you can currently change your mind about which maps you picked. They are changing it so it locks in which maps you're going to run for your rewards. Additionally, it's currently possible to get 100% ritual reroll cost reduction, allowing you to just keep rerolling the rituals. This mechanic is still limited by the number of rerolls you can do per map, but it's possible through various mechanics to legitimately increase this to fairly high values. We will be capping the stat to 90% for safety. And they are turning off the knockback on the Blood Waves ritual mechanic, okay? And the Mysterious Rites node needs a buff to its rewards. Delirium. Currently, it is possible to fail a Delirium by moving too quickly, especially if the fog is paused by doing another league mechanic. We will make this no longer possible. Excellent. Not a problem for me because I'm not moving that fast, but I know some people probably are. And with Breach Hive colony monsters are getting stuck and not pathing sometimes. This often results in the combat of these encounters being very underwhelming. The Tear Open the Rift notable will be made multi-choice and have another bonus added, as it's not always good for all players. And then instead of replacing the rare monsters and stabilized breaches, Rune will now spawn after you have defeated them. This means that getting Rune will not compromise your investment into rare monsters. And then the Runes of Aldur, we are turning off the knockback on the Tidal Waves rune shape mechanic. And then the Pinnacle Boss uniques that are crafted from ore are currently not set to the correct item level. This means that the skills are lower level than intended. Then they are fixing some character balance, such as the extra quality stats on Gremlin Legionnaire being bugged. They're adding some new elemental damage clusters. We are changing heavy stun state to be saved when logging out, so you can't abuse it to get rid of the stun by logging out if you're stunned or near being stunned. And they're adding a new rare lineage support to Atsiri, which will allow you to reserve life instead of spirit on reservation gems, which is very interesting. Hey, good morning, Cethium, Kraus, and Kane Thorbreaker. How you doing, you guys? They need to address the performing too many actions disconnect issue. Yeah, there are some crashes and some issues with the passive skill tree that I'm sure they're aware of, but they have not acknowledge the passive tree stuff. So I really hope that they're able to fix that. That's a huge issue that I've personally heard about that I hope they address very, very, very soon. Other general fixes. Some click to move fixes, strongbox keywords not being clickable, the MTX shop not currently showing already owned on things, some controller only things with magic rare boss waiting back into the targeting system and making this a preference that can be modified because they changed the targeting system on controller. We are looking into some other reported targeting issues on keyboard mouse where skills are not going where you intend them to, and then fix to missing drops on pinnacle bosses when respawning in some cases. Ooh, yikers. And then there are a bunch of extra controller trade improvements and campaign improvements. So here's the one that I brought up in the podcast with Scorpius. Barrow will reveal the location of his quest objectives when talking to him in campaign areas. Look at that. Exactly what I said. Singing caverns, we will make the mechanic of listening to which direction the siren is singing more obvious so you can find her easily. Journey's End, we will add a portal from the boss back to the NPC. Make it more obvious that you need to continue the quest. Mechanarium, we will make it so that if you checkpoint back to the start, you no longer have to wait for the power to be slowly restored. Wow, what a change there. That's with the snake boss, guys. Halls of the Dead, we will make the location of the objects that give you permanent character boosts more obvious. Ozak Bog, completing the fire ritual in the center of the zone will point you in the direction of the boss. Wow. And then the Shark Fin quest currently has a confusing state where you have to do a bit of optional dialogue in order to get the option to turn it in. Of course, these are not the only changes we are planning, just a set of the initial ones that we believe we should be able to get out in the next week. Sick post from Grind Gear Games. If you guys know of anything else that should be changed, improved, any big bugs, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know in the live chat, you guys, and I hope you're having a great morning. Hey, Omega Cybers. Hey, Maverick. Hey, Drake Pancake. I actually was unable to play yesterday. Very busy with work. Got off work, cooked dinner for my family, made some walleye and quinoa and vegetables and a fruit salad for all of them. Immediately went into playing with the kids outside, then gave them a bath, and then watched Euphoria with my wife. And then I passed out because I knew I was pumped to play this Path of Exile 2 patch this morning because we have a KallTorak patch. Build planner for consoles, that is a change that should be happening. I don't know about this patch, but they said it will be implemented soon, hopefully. I also know the build planner has some bugs too. Oh, thank you, Kraus. I appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed. We're going to get right into the game, you guys. We're going to get right in. Goodbye, Claire Obscure music. And hello, Path of Exile 2 music. Very pumped to play. How's everybody else's progress doing? We're going to try DC again. I had some severe lag issues. Oh, my wife and I have been playing. My wife and I did play for about 10 minutes last night. She is playing a Disciple of Varashta, or she's going to. I'm playing a Mercenary. You can see I've got my Monk, which I haven't touched since Sunday on stream. Got a level 19 Warrior. Level 14 Huntress. I can't, guys. I have to make a minion build. They just seem too interesting and too ridiculous. I have to give it a go. I know, spending time with family. It's crazy. It's crazy indeed. I can't believe I did it. Oh, they also fixed the Anj bug with hostile takeover. Okay, guys. So, literally, I'm going to have to completely relearn my playstyle because I have not played this character in like 2 days.
Who sent you?
How loud is the game? Is the game loud enough? Maybe turn it a little bit louder. That should be good. They also need to address some performance issues. Oh, bro. Well, that much is obvious, but they've talked about how, like, you know, they're just slowly trying to get... Wow, I got Balikos! Holy crap, and a really good roll of Balikos at that. Sick. Yo. Let's put that in my stash. Okay, fire damage converted to lightning. Heck yeah. That's a good roll of Valicos, guys. Very exciting there. Okay. We're in tier 4 maps, if you all remember properly. We have swapped over to Quarterstaff, Storm Wave, Falling Thunder, Killing Balm, Siphoning Strike. Alright, what time is it for me? 5 a.m. Me and another player are the only ones playing Martial Artist Zombies. Shout out to that guy. Martial Artist Zombies. Oh my gosh. Alright. The Hollow Palm arc is done, dude. Yeah, I was tickling a boss. Then I swapped to this. And started annihilating the boss. I 3-shot him. So I went from playing Vision to legitimately pounding the boss into the ground. So if I want to eventually see the end game bosses, this is what I gotta do. You win SSF this league, best decision ever. Oh yeah. See, render crashes are worse for you. Brother, see, I'm lucky because I've had 0 crashes. I have not crashed a single time. I consider myself incredibly lucky here. Okay, let's see if I completely forgot how to play. That's the one thing with PoE 2. You can completely forget how to play your build because it's so many buttons. You know? Okay, so I have bells, remember? I jumped to the bells. Whoa, I'm really low. I didn't realize how low I was. Oh my gosh, I just died. I don't even know how I died, guys. I'm also very squishy. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I need to fix my resistances. I am one-shotting stuff pretty easily. That was a quick death. Oh, did I like get boomed by that, I wonder? Oh wow, so many essences. Guys, look how many essences I got. That's crazy. Nice. Nice. My brother also streamed yesterday. Shout out to my brother for streaming like an absolute baller. He had the day off. If mobs are frozen, does chaos still do damage? Yeah, I would assume so. Oh no, I just got heavy stunned. What am I doing, guys? Man, I am already rusty. How am I already rusty? That's actually crazy. I'm already getting my butt kicked. Running right into heavy stunned monster, or right into monsters, getting heavy stunned. Whoa. 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 Not good. Not good, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Look, these guys are doing quite a bit of damage to me. I gotta be careful. Goodness gracious. Like, if we check out my resistances, I've got 34% fire, 78% cold, 26% lightning. So my resistances are in a pretty bad spot. My evasion is only 36%. I only have about 2,000 life. So not the greatest set of defenses here right now. I'm going to need some pretty major increases to defense, or we're going to be seeing some problems. I already know. But if I also get into the swing of things, we'll be okay. Oh, wait, how did that not call him? That's crazy. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, my cold res is pretty overcapped, and I don't think I have lightning res. See, I don't My body armor is item level 69. So I feel like I'm gonna replace it. Oh, we're already at the boss. Wow. That is. Oh wow, Arrow Septum. Thanks for the gifted sub, man. Holy crap. Let's see how okay. Okay. This boss is very dangerous. I don't know if you got anybody was here when I fought him before, but oh my goodness gracious. He almost eliminated me a couple times. Wow, 2 Waystones. Sick. Okay. Alright, we're good. How are you enjoying the patch? Hey, Broccoli. I am enjoying it quite a bit so far. I'm not deep into endgame, so I haven't ran into like any of the issues that other people have. Or fortunately and unfortunately. You think this is the turning point of PoE2 for you? Definitely the first patch other than 0.1 that I'm actually addicted to the game. Broccoli, I'm loving it so far. A EU-friendly stream. Yeah. Arrow, thanks for the sub as well, dude. Holy crap. I appreciate it. I gotta get my thing all proper here too. That's poo-poo. My hideout all proper, because my hideout is not proper right now. I also need to swap out my map device. But yeah, dude, like, there's so much for me to do. I'm actually I know I talk about this a lot, but with the time I have available, I have no idea how I'm going to do all this stuff. Unless I like massively speed up my progress, but it's like, I'm fine going slow. It's just, I hope I get to experience it all. I feel like I'm not going to fight the pinnacles for a long time. So I've been actually like avoiding all Path of Exile 2 content because I don't want to be spoiled. Like I'm not watching any highlight videos, anybody's build showcases, because I know people have already beat all the pinnacle bosses and they're going to be showing crap, and I don't want to see any of it. So I am going to be, I think, one of the most relatable streamers this league, because I cannot play every day. I cannot play. I don't move very fast. I'm doing my own build. So I feel like my time to clear... Whoa, this is going to be interesting. My time to clear is going to be incredibly high. I need a more reliable way to generate power charges, I feel. Oh my gosh, look at this abyss. Also, I need some regen. You guys see what regen I need? My regen is... Ooh, a silver charm. Very nice. Ooh, get this bell. Then get this girl. Another abyss tablet. My goodness. Oh, you butt. Here we go. Oh, oh. Lightning. I got this. We got the Vision gameplay ongoing, guys. Absolutely big. Abyssal Arsenal. Nice. You do have 55 spirit for some resource generating supports. That's actually true. Standard of quality and boss design took a very leap forward personally. Would put some of the bosses above PoE 1. Don't do that to me. Broccoli. Don't do that to me. Are you for real, brother? You'd put some of the bosses above PoE 1 bosses now? No freaking way, brother. No, 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 no. That's so cool to hear. Okay, that pumps me up. I wish that I could get through these guys. See what's this? Chaos Orb, Protective Alloy, Blacksmith's Whetstone. Let's do some blacksmith stuff. They are insane. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're pumping me up. Don't pump me up like this. Don't do this to me. Really? They're that cool? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to fight them. Oh. Oh. That was close. Give me some blacksmith stones. Adorned wraps. Shaper will forever be god tier. Well, of course, my man. Shaper will always be god tier. So will Maven. I won't take any Maven slander. Maven will always be god tier in my heart. ECRS Blade, thanks for the sub, dude. Thanks for the prime. What's going on? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I thought we were just going to sit here and chill. You guys are actually like subbing. Holy crap. You guys freaking rock. That's very kind of you. No Exiled again for you this league? Yeah, I'm not. I can't do it. Because I know that people are... I'm seeing the thumbnails of like Monkey doing 14 million damage in one hit. I see that DM is playing like a Soul Eater monkey thing and destroying the entire game, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna be in my own bubble this league. That's okay. That's fine. I'm fine being in a bubble. Okay, guys. Are we gonna boom this guy really hard? Oh. Here we go. Oh. We must have crit with that. I guess that says that. We boomed him indeed. On a side note, Arbiter of Ash is still not good boss design because of the one-shot mania, in your opinion? Interesting. So these guys must not have one-shot mania. Okay. Okay. So we have this axe or a more powerful boss. Evolutionary pressers. Let's keep going this way. Hey, hey. I bet my build could be way more busted, but I'm not smart enough to design. I'm not smart enough to design it. I bet people have made way better Falling Thunder builds. Mine is probably not busted. I've never done a reservoir map. In we go with reservoir. We're juicing. We're zooming. My brother is higher level than me, by the way, guys. I'm only level 68. My goodness. What is this reservoir map? The jungle of some sort? Oh gosh, corpse explosion. We don't like that. Do we like corpse explosion, guys? No, we don't. This is definitely a new map. Or at least one I have not played before. But I am a tourist, so that makes sense.
Feel the shock.
Tridad, he is not out of the campaign yet because he finally was able to go fishing. Let me see if I can I show you guys? Can I show you guys a picture of what he got? I need to make sure I'm not doxing anybody. But I think that I can show you guys a picture of him. Here you go. This is Tridad. Instead of playing PoE 2, this is what Tridad is doing. There. Here you go. There you go. Red Snapper. Red Snapper on the ocean. Oh, sorry, on the Gulf of Mexico. So, yeah, he's not playing PoE 2 right now, but during his downtime, he is indeed playing PoE 2. Oh, yeah, and here's another picture. That's the haul. That's the haul from Tridad. We rarely play in a party, honestly, man. Sometimes we do at the end of a league. We'd like to take down bosses together. But my brother and I do rarely play in parties, especially this league because I'm playing SSF and he's playing trade. It's going to be hard to do that. But the only time we like to play in a party because the visual clarity is just so trash otherwise is when we're taking down pinnacles and trying to do them together. But we've expressed wanting to do some bro SF shenanigans. That's always something that can be in the future, I think. I think that'd be a really fun little series, maybe. Bro SF. What's the boss here? Okay, was there a boss here, guys? I didn't see a boss. Did you guys see a boss? I swear there was a boss here, but I just can't recollect which boss it was. Interesting. It feels like everyone plays it different at this point. I'm getting in some play before work, indeed. I'm getting in some play and a podcast, brother. We're doing both. We're doing both C's. Yeah, gone. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna use a Chaos Orb on that one. I'm gonna... That's a nice prismatic ring. We got some fizz damage to attacks right there. We're gonna Gamba. Ready for some Gamba? Some SSF Gamba. We're gonna upgrade, and if we get a good mod, we're gonna Chaos Orb this to get that int off. Okay. Okay, T1 physical attack damages mana. Oh. Hey, Cyclone. How you doing, brother? How deep are you? Let's do it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Vision! Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I hit the minus int? Oh, we got life! We got T2 life! Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, what do we do next? What do we do next? I don't have any perfect essences. Do I have any perfect essences? No. No, I only have greater because I'm in tier 4 maps. Okay. What kind of bait? Bro, I actually don't know. I've never gone red snapper. Okay, but that's really nice. Okay, I need resistance mods, but do I have the bones sufficient from Abyss? I do not have the abyssal bones. Where's my dump tab? See, it's item level 64. This is item level 69. Okay. So we're gonna vision slam. Okay. I swear we better get res. We gotta get res. Fire res. Let's freaking go. Okay. 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 Another exalt. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Shoot. No, we don't want int. Dang it. Crap. This is bad. This is bad. I think we're going to swap this out, though. Okay. That's still fine. We're gonna save. We're gonna save a bone for that, maybe. Or an essence. We're gonna save an essence for this. So this is what PoE 2 endgame looks like. You're a chronic PoE 1 player. Well, if you're a chronic PoE1 player, you probably shouldn't watch me play the endgame because I'm doing it giga slow, brother. You should watch, you know, a blaster play. But yes, this is the PoE2 endgame. It's very cool. It's very quest focused. So, you know, I'm like in this fortress. I broke through it. Now there's 2 bosses that I'm aiming for. There's also a, you know, NPC quest here. There's the league mechanic quest that I got to map to here and here and here. There's all these different things. It's very exciting. I am going to be the slowest progressing person in the streamer community, I'm pretty sure. What weapon did you end up crafting? Heard you bounced off Palm. Oh, I made this, and it 10x'd my damage. I'm not even kidding. This quarterstaff compared to Hollow Palm, I was tickling bosses. Yeah, int is better than strength, 100%. I'm not even kidding. Still over dash. Like, there's a clip of me just struggling hard against the boss, and then I just annihilate. You know, I swapped to this as a last-ditch effort, and I freaking annihilated it. Okay, next map time, guys. You're only in Act 2. I work weekends. Finally got some time to play yesterday and help my buddy. Now I can play for a bit before kids' gymnastics. See if I can make it into some of Act 3. Bro, yeah, don't compare. I streamed it, like, professionally. So don't compare to me. I did No Life over the weekend. I played, like, what do we have on this character? 15 hours already. Holy crap. Yeah, YouTube chat is visible. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, YouTube chat is visible, man. I always watch YouTube chat. Although now that you say it, I feel like I gotta put chat like up there. Feel like that's a little better. Maybe make it a little bigger. There you go. Yeah, YouTube chat's visible, man. All right. Get some belling in. You're at 3 days, 15 hours? Wait. What? How is that even possible, Cyclone? Cyclone? How much did you play? Sorry, Definitive. How much did you play? I gotta remember to call you the right name. I'm sorry. Old habits. Run, run, run from the bird. Oh, sick. We're level 69, guys. It's the golden level. 69. 69. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. How am I not getting stuns procced on these guys? It's crazy. You're at 2 days, 6 hours, back to work tomorrow. I did age, not played. I was gonna say, dude, how in the world have you played that much? That's gotta be impossible. And I was correct, okay. Only 2 days, okay. Only 2 days, 15 hours. That's, there you go. There you go, there you go. Path of aren't we crazy as Path of Exile players, you guys? 3 Regals, Rune of Controls, Quarterstaff, Immob Build-Up, Rune of Acrobatics, no. Accumulation, no. Rune of the Hunt, maybe. Let's do Rune of the Hunt, guys. Okay. Huge! We're gonna get another. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I really like this gameplay style. I will not lie. I know it's not nearly as blasty as other builds I've played in the past, but it's very fun. Oh, gosh. Oh. I don't know how this will scale into late game. I assume I'll be much stronger once I'm actually in late game. But like I can't envision myself playing like that later in the game. You know what I mean? Oh. Okay. Getting toward that bossy boss. And if you're wondering why I haven't allocated that passive, it's because I don't actually remember where I was going. So, I'm stalling. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Last time I fought this boss, he bugged out on me. Big hit. Okay, nice. That was the wrong ability. Oh, gosh. Whoa. Holy. Goodness gracious. He was doing some damage there. Oh, he was a powerful boss. He dropped the Waystone. Sick.
Each battle teaches, each step reveals.
Ria Sunny. Yeah, I'm doing SSF so that I can get that greater breadth and depth of knowledge. I'm taking it slow before 1.0. Super slow. I'm going to really, really learn the game. Really well. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, where the heck was I pathing to, guys? Holy crap. Looks like I was up here. Was going up here for some reason. Maybe for the crit damage bonuses? Maybe I can get that crit chance right here. Ooh, we got max life. I didn't realize that's there. Serrated edges seems really nice. Knockback distance. Let's just get this crit chance for now. You're gonna have ethical damage in SSF. My damage is incredible. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't spend it all at once.
Okay, we got some clinched boots. I'm gonna just elk these. Oh, man. Oh, man. Some decent boots, eh?
Carry on.
Okay, now... If only I had more bones so I could bone craft them, but I don't have the bones to bone craft. I do not have the bones to bone craft, guys, so I'm gonna have to hope and pray that I get movement speed. Movement speed! Dang it. Movement speed! Dang it. Well, no movement speed. You know what that means. Trash boots. Trash boots, unfortunately. I do have this. I'm gonna replace the jewel that I have currently equipped. That's better. Very unfortunate. Okay, I've got a topaz charm as well. I don't need this topaz charm. I think that I'm going to use that Og Orb instead. Thawing charm. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's put stuff in our stash, guys. Okay, we've got some Waystone. Let's do our first tier 5 Waystone, maybe? Yeah? First T5? Fun. Movement speed is incredibly important, in my opinion. Yes. It helps me get out of sticky situations and everything. Yeah. Okay. We are at... Just did a hive. Okay, now we're going to do overgrown. T5. First T5 map. Let's see how we do. Hey, the Sunny. Yeah, I'm playing SSF at 5:39 a.m. That is correct. I have a podcast this morning, but I also wanted to play some. Didn't just want to do the pod. So here we are. Early in the morning. Oh, uncut. Let's go. Where are my rare monsters? Oh, my goodness. My stun threshold is trash, guys. Come on. I need a rare monster to unload upon. I think that's my problem. I use Falling Thunder too much when I can just use Stormwave for clear. There we go. And then I can just boom these rare monsters like that. This is also a map that I haven't played. Love to see the increased endgame variety. So I think that must be the play style. Only boom the rare monster. Oh, we got some lag going on. Crap. Please no lag. Please no lag. Did I just really stumble onto the boss? Who is the boss? Am I gonna one-shot him? Nope. Basically one-shotting the boss. Not a busted build. Hey, Zal, what's happening, man? How you doing? Oh, no, the Kall Pod is going to be in about 1 hour, 20 minutes. 1 hour, 20 minutes. One rare monster per area is duped. Sick. Siphoning Strike. Let's get that upgrade. Yeah, every upgrade feels better. Oh, guys, I'm about to get to the Eastern Gateway. And at the perfect timing, too. Oh, I need an Aug Orb. Ooh, Energy Shield, extra life. Oh, ho, 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 ho. No, I don't have the day off today. I'm just playing before work. Any info what's going on in the in-game build planner for consoles? Epic Gaming, they said that it will be coming at a later date. They did not specify if that means this patch or a later patch, unfortunately, as in 1.0. So if we're looking optimistically, hopefully it is added during 0.5, but we don't know. That's the truth. I'm sorry, I can't give you a better answer, man. I feel for my console brethren. It really does seem like there are a lot of people on console. So I hope GGG prioritizes that. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. I just massively sneezed. So with that gem, we have Irma Rage essentially now with Stormwave. So that was a really W gem or jewel upgrade, guys. I don't know. The God Gamer himself recognized that that was a really good jewel and equipped it, and now we have basically permanent rage uptime, which is great with Stormwave because Stormwave counts as melee. That's cool. You might be wondering, is the God Gamer getting ahead of himself by calling himself the God Gamer? And you would 100% be right. Man, I don't like any of the runic ward on this build, unfortunately. But I have to embody the SSF attitude, okay? I'm an SSF. I've become a God Gamer, okay? I have to act a little cocky to make sure that things go my way in SSF. Why am I on stream at 3 a.m.? Because I have a family and my family's asleep right now, and at nighttime I'd like to spend time with my wife. So I'm streaming in the mornings instead of at night. And I'm doing basically all of my progress on stream with this character. Oh, we got a rare monster. Oh, bam! So that is why I am streaming at this ungodly hour. Yeah, it is unfortunate that we don't have the build planner, man. Or console. I really hope it comes soon. I have it set up for my wife on the computer, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. There are a couple bugs, but she loves that she can just follow the skill tree. She hated needing to think about her own build, which I know she is in the same boat as a lot of other players. So it's a huge W change, but only if it works, you know? And on consoles, ooh. Oh, you get to see me live, Armander? Well, sick. I'm going to be doing a lot of these morning streams this league. since I want to, you know, I have my daughters, my wife at nighttime. I can't really. Whoa. We're big and powerful, guys. Look at that.
Strength means nothing without strife.
Just like that. Real gamer hours? Oh, well, thank you.
What do you think?
Okay. Blech.
I'll
blech.
find a use for it.
Blech. Blech. Okay, guys, I think we're about to fight a new boss. Maybe?
Carry on.
I've never been here before. Here we go. You guys ready? Eastern Gateway. What kind of people could have built such a thing? Is this a new boss? I don't know what it is. 2 Atlas points. Let's increase the sound a little bit in case there's some new dialogue. Eastern Gateway, here we go. I will be watching the Summer Games Fest because I'm pumped for Guild Wars 3 potentially being announced, but I will not be streaming it most likely because it's at 5 p.m. my time. The walls bring more questions than answers. You're right about that. Okay. Oh, it's a giant door. Okay, I want to turn this up. Let me know if the game is too loud now. I want to hear the music. Ooh, it's very ominous music. Oh, we're ascending again. Oh, shoot. ArenaNet released a very mysterious teaser. I even made a short about it on my main channel. It's either Guild Wars 3, another project, or a Guild Wars 2 expansion. But the way that they outlined it, it really seems like it's going to be a brand new game and not a Guild Wars 2 expansion, because they advertise this thing on all their social media, which they don't typically do for Guild Wars 2 expansions. Like they outlined it on the Guild Wars 1 social media. So a lot of people are thinking it might just be the Guild Wars 3 announcement at Summer Games Fest, which if we're obsessing over hours, I have way more hours in Guild Wars 2 than I have in Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2. So I am a certified Guild Wars gamer. Yeah, well, Guild Wars does, you know, they innovated, I feel like, with the MMO genre, although I feel like they slipped a little bit back into it. The longer the lifetime of the game spanned in there. But it did feel really unique to me because I also wasn't huge into MMOs until Guild Wars. Love the music of this and Guild Wars. But we'll see what they cook up. Because, yeah, I also don't think I have the energy for MMOs anymore. I don't like the dailies and the catch-up crap. Did I miss the entrance? I totally did. There's a door right there. Oh, they're gonna kill me. These guys are totally gonna kill me, aren't they? These white mobs. Guild Wars 2 was so fun at the start. I will die on this hill. Release Heart of Thorns was the best state of Guild Wars 2 ever. And the community ruined it from whining. I'm not even kidding you. There was meaningful character progress. The game was pretty challenging in the expansion areas, and the community whined incessantly about it being too hard. And ArenaNet nerfed the crap out of it and made it a joke. And all future expansions continued to be a joke. The game became a joke combat-wise after that patch. I die on this hill. I die on this hill. This is 100% true.
Journey continues.
I will die on the hill. Heart of Thorns was just, it was peak. because the combat actually mattered. Game was hard and open world. The story fights were decently challenging at some bits. The story, I think, was bad. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, no. 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 GGG. GGG. Please tell me there's a phase 2. No.
Proceed. Activated.
I don't even have a good build, guys. There's no way my build is good. Come on. Travel to the Eastern Enigma Chamber.
The way is open. The energies in this area are even stronger. They seem to lead here. Proceed with caution. I am still perturbed by the fragments we seek. Return to me at the monolith when you have found one of them.
Another proverbial mountain to climb. So be it.
Until next time.
Okay. I got to see one ability. I mean, this is really cool, this area, but I didn't get to see more than one ability. Well, suppose it's just gonna happen. Rare monsters have at least 3 rare mods. Sick. Tablets also provide 10% increased rarity of items dropped to monsters from their mechanic. Ah, interesting. 50% increased rarity of Waystones. 10% increased quantity of Waystones dropped by mech bosses. Let's do that. What's my tooltip? That was not the new Arbiter of Divinity. No, that was a sub-boss. My tooltip DPS is trash. 8405 on Falling Thunder. Of course, it gets buffed from power charges. But my damage is not good. Like, there's no way my damage is good. My damage is trash. We got our first yellow map. That's cool. Altenheart. Parry. Modifiers to stun buildup apply to freeze buildup instead for parry. Oh. 100% of parry fizz damage converted to cold. Cold thorns damage. Let's keep that. My stream runs so smooth. Oh, well, thank you for the compliment, my man. I appreciate it. I'm glad it's running smooth. Man, I am sad. I legit thought that was going to be kind of a boss fight. I didn't think my character was that strong. Like, cool that my character is kind of strong, but also not cool because I don't feel like I deserve that, you know? Okay, we're in tier 6 Waystones. I'm jealous you're going to New Zealand. The crayfish are huge. They're highly recommend if you like lobster. Well, I will try the crayfish for you. Old mate legit, how we doing? I just like 2-shot one of the new pinnacles. Or not one of the new pinnacles, one of the new bosses. And it made me very sad. I just did the Eastern Gateway. Waystone T6 or higher. I mean, let's keep doing the fortress, I guess, guys. I've got a T6 Waystone. Don't worry, the actual bosses are quite a bit harder. Okay, so that's a fake boss. Well, good to know that's a fake boss. Okay, first T6 map. Let's see if I get my butt kicked. And I am literally almost getting my butt kicked immediately. Perfect. Monsters are sniping me from afar, dealing giga damage. I'm gonna die to on-death effects. It's gonna be some beautiful, beautiful stuff happening here. Oh boy. Yep. I feel the stun already. I feel the stun already. Okay, okay. Oh, what? How did I not call that guy? Come on, that was a call. That was a call. Yes, we got an abyss. Let's clear that abyss out, guys. Let's clear that abyss out. Boom! Oh my gosh, what is... Something is doing some big damage to me. Unsure what it was, but it was something. I feel like I need to make my filter a little bit more strict. Don't you feel, guys? I feel like I'm seeing too much loot on the ground. At least too much low quality loot, I guess is what I meant. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, I need a higher evasion rating. I need a much higher evasion rating. My evasion rating is so trash right now. Hey, hated greatness, what's happening, man? We are just chilling. First T6 map in SSF. We just did one of the new bosses, and it was a joke. Oh my gosh, these mini stuns. These mini stuns. Two uncut skill gems right next to each other. The mini stuns are really what's getting me. It's like I need some stun threshold or something. Yeah, the dopamine for Falling Thunder is worth the build up. Oh my gosh. At least for me. Yeah, see, it appears it is mostly mini stuff. Wait, didn't I just get a power charge? Oh wow, yeah, see the stunning is out of control. I'm getting majorly stunned here. Okay. And it is terrifying me. I gotta play so safe because of the stunning. Ow. Like I can feel almost every hit. Even from these little baby monsters. I shouldn't feel the hits of babies, you know? Okay, we've got the boss right here. First map of the season last night. Congratulations, sir. It always feels good. Okay, here we go. We gonna one-shot him? Well, bam! No, we didn't crit. Didn't crit. No critting. There, finally a crit. 2x, nice. Oh, some rare adorned wraps. Let's go. Okay, I also see that there's a remnant encounter, so we're gonna go see if it's a good reward. If it's a good reward, we're gonna do it. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Oh, see, I get interrupted while doing that skill. I definitely need to solve my stun issues. Ooh, ooh. Oh! Can you guys believe it? I kill the boss. I say, I gotta go see if it's a good reward. And what is it? My first divine orb of Runes of Elder. I am an SSF, so it doesn't matter nearly as much, but still. It's a divine orb. Let's see. Oh gosh. I haven't seen this monster before. Is that a boss? Oh my gosh, it's a boss. What the heck? Oh. Oh shoot. Well, that's not good. I just got one tapped. I have no fire res. That's why, you guys. Not good, guys. Not good. Indeed, it's bad. Gotta watch out for that fire. Does he respawn twice too? Oh, I just one-shot him. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's actually a wuss. Oh. Oh, this guy's healing. Oh, he keeps healing. How many bosses the... What the... Was it just a freaking little effect got me? Are you kidding me? This minion is literally the guy that got me? Oh my gosh, they're spawning again. I'm legit terrified. Oh, I got it. Sick. Thank goodness. Oh, Divine Orb and a Jinbaria. Let's go. We did it, guys. We did it. And an Orb of Alchemy. Oh, and a Rambler jacket. Sick. Nice crafting base. Well, that was worth it, guys. Try. Got any tips for a player's first time getting to endgame? Take your time. Enjoy the ride, brother. Don't try to compare yourself to all the streamers you see because they're going to be blasting ahead of you and they're going to make you feel bad about your progress. I'd take the time, smell the roses, and just play at your own pace. That is my... For me, that's my advice. I think other people might have a little bit of a different outlook, but I think that's the best way to enjoy the game. You did ask for my opinion, so I will give you my opinion. We will save Nazir's judgment. Ooh. Almost nice, but not nice. Black Sun Crest. There's no right way to play this game. That's a good piece of advice too. Gonna sell all that stuff. Why does it have such a crap... That's such a crap first mod. Excuse me, guys. Peak advice, thanks. Oh, well. I'm glad you like the advice. Crap mod. Alright, guys. We could go try a T3 Ascendancy and fail it again. I've failed the T3 Ascendancies twice now. Exceptional Verisium. Or we could keep up the progress here. If I have any other gems I gotta equip. Equipped gems. No, I only have 4 equipped gems. Great facts. Hey, Try, first time watcher, but you've been seeing my pods for a while. Love the content and how you interact with your guests. Oh, thanks, Grolgen. Jazz Wheel thing made me go Disciple and having a blast. Oh, excellent. Good to hear it. Third time's the charm. I agree. Okay, what do I want to see more of? Essences. Oh, my brother's online. Whoa. No way. Do you have today off? You're so glad you hopped on the SSF train. You would have been done with trade by now. I think we're going to try Sekimos, guys. The pod begins in 55 minutes. Until then, we are playing some Path of Exile 2 here on stream. Okay. Oh, we can get another one here. Unlocked another one. You ever notice the Scorpion Sekima boss has breasts? Yes. Wait, you didn't know she had breasts? I noticed that the first time I fought her. You must not be a boob man. Must not be a boob man. I'm pretty sure boob guys would notice that instantly. And that is the closest to an R-rated try stream you will get today. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's not screw this up again, guys. I can't believe I've failed so many times on Sekima. I'm usually a god at Sekimas, but I've failed the third ascension multiple times.
Impressive endurance.
Talkative try Gooner? No, I'm just speaking facts, man. Just a fact of life. There's no goon in here. You cannot restore honor. Okay. Removed at the end of the trial. I can do that easy.
You're mine.
Where's the rare? Oh my gosh, that wasn't even the rare. That was one rare. You get maxed honor for the trial? If I can. I'm an SSF though, so I can't buy relics or anything.
A great challenge.
This is my third
overcome.
ascendancy. Oh, he doesn't have today off. He's just playing before work. What a madman. Escape trial, trialist trial. Sick. Here we go, guys. Death crystals. Chase him down, chase him down, chase him down. We got this. We got this. No failing. No failing like we fail. Oh, come on. Whoa.
Stand tall.
Alright. Another silver key. There must be a silver door. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Well, there's no good options there, in my opinion. We're just gonna take the least of the bad options. Nice Val Orb. Val Orbs are always appreciated. How am I holding up with the family in the evening? I'm just with the fam in the evening now. I had my degenerate weekend. That's why I'm playing while they're all sleeping right now.
A great challenge.
I can't really
overcome.
play at nighttime because I'm exhausted after a full day of work and with the family. But in the mornings, I'm pretty bright and awake. It's also why I scheduled a lot of the pods
A moment
in morning time.
of respite.
I knew it would be a better idea. Gauntlet, Chalice. The merchant only offers one choice. 25% increased attack and movement speed. Yikes. Man. 50% reduced honor restored. I guess we're gonna do that one. Double gauntlet trials. We got this. Gauntlet trials aren't that bad. just gotta dodge through everything. Not bad at all. Just one lever? Where's the lever? Oh, right here? Perfect. There, look at that. That was an easy gauntlet. What level am I? 70. I am level 70. Gain a random boon, minor affliction, gain scrying control. No. Remove hemorrhage. No way. None of those are good. Trash offers. I refuse all of your offers. Okay. What do we got here? We have another easy trial. Or is this a hard trial? Oh, got some lag happening. Always love me some lag. Opening the gates. Oh no. Almost a disaster. We got out okay. Oh, what an easy trial that was. Another silver key. Holy. Escape trial, escape trial. Oh, grants a boon. Look at that. That's some good luck. Can't say I'm never lucky. This trial. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Keep it going. Let's keep it going here. I love the music of these trials. I actually don't even hate the trial of Sekima, guys. I've just been so... Oh, wow. Wow. I just have failed it twice. Which is unfortunate. But it even happens to the best of us. I actually despise the Trial of Chaos quite a bit more than Sekima. I think Sekima's pretty fair. I know a lot of people kind of meme on it being unfair, but I do think it's fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. They should not let any monsters come into this room. Okay. Okay, what boon? 50% increased honor restored. Well, that's cool.
The foe ahead is
Okay, guys.
formidable. Steel yourself.
Steel ourselves. Ready? Here we go.
It burns.
Burns indeed. No crit.
Beware of what falls.
Oh my gosh, he almost just one-shot me.
It burns.
That would have been pretty embarrassing.
Beware of what falls.
Okay, we got him. Little scary, actually. We got him down.
I knew you would succeed.
Grounding charm. Alright. So, we should be able to restore our honor. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. More evasion, armor, and energy shield.
You will succeed. May that
Let's do
serve
that.
you.
That massively increases our likelihood of beating it out. Your friend Sammy Caps calls it the trial of suck my... Yeah, suck my... You know. Yep. Ooh, okay. We got merchant, but there's no point in doing merchant because I have nothing. So we're going to do a chalice trial that has a large amount of sacred water. Oh, my first level 16 uncut skill gem. Thank you, Trial of Sekima. Okay, we got to be very careful here. Because we've got an Ellie aura. Oh, okay. Nope, he died. Okay, our rare must be right over here. Yep, right here. Nice one shot.
A great challenge. Overcome.
Why not use keys in the first boss room? I am saving them up because I'm totally gonna get to the 3rd floor.
I would give anything for a sip.
At least that's what I tell myself. Chalice trial. More damage on low life, and it's the merchant. Okay, we're definitely gonna do that. Oh, not this ritual. Oh, uncut support gem. Mines. Gotta be so careful. The traps can really get you in this one.
The ritual has been disrupted.
All right, sick. Another silver key. And now we're going straight to a merchant. Got him down. Oh, we got a level. Let's go. Okay. Come on, merchant. Give me something good. Give me something good.
Greetings.
Wow. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. Okay. Sanguine Vial, 100%. We need to restore some honor. And we're going to do monsters deal less damage.
Use that well.
Okay. That's nice. That for now. Gauntlet trial into a chalice. Beautiful. Let's hope for an easy gauntlet. Oh shoot. Almost just died looking at chat. Wouldn't that would have been beautiful. Surely I would not have crashed out and just quit. Here we go. Okay. You speed ran to T15 maps and was wondering why I wasn't blasting through maps until I saw you taking your time through tiers. Dropping to a T6 feels like cutting through butter. Yeah, sometimes you just zoom too quick for your own good, man. Sometimes it happens. We're not even going to deal with those guys. I risk nothing. Okay. What are the parameters? What are the parameters here? 50% less merchant prices. No, none of these are good. Trash. More damage, deal less damage. All right, we're gonna gamba. We're gonna gamba. We're gonna allow monsters to kick our butts. Got 3 rare monsters to take out. Bronze key. Oh, no, no,
Great
no.
challenge
Man.
overcome.
Oh. That was a lot of unneeded honor damage, dude. I am not good at the Trial of Sekhmet, guys. Chalice trial to restore honor. Thick. Not in a good mind space. This is my third ascendancy. I've already failed it a couple times. Unfortunately.
Good riddance.
Wow, that was a really short one. Get some sacred water.
Relish your mortality.
Chalice trial. Here we go. I'm trying to believe in myself. We got this. We got this. I do believe. Oh, sorry, my daughter is here. 1 second, guys. Good morning. Mommy and Chloe, could you go lay down in your bed for just 10 and go into mommy and daddy's bedroom? Mommy and could you go lay down in your bed for 10? I'll call you when to get up, okay? Sound good? Wake them up, okay? Wake Chloe up. I'm streaming. You can't come over here. Okay, but you can't come on this side, okay, sweetie? Okay? Because I'm live in front of people. I can't have you coming on stream. Can you say hi to them? I mean, I could turn off my camera if you'd like to say hi to them. You would? Okay, 1 second. Let me... My daughter would like to say hi to all of you, but I'm not revealing her identity to the world. So... Okay. You want to come say hi? Okay. Let me turn off the camera. Come over here. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, come over here. You can come say hi. Into the mic. Right here.
Hi.
Say, what do you want to say to them?
Hi.
Hi?
Uh-huh.
Anything else? Can you say, Dad, I hope you win at the trial?
I hope you...
Oh, you gotta say it into the microphone.
Dad, I hope you win at the trial.
Thank you. Thank you, sweet. Okay. Said hi. They're all saying hi back. They're all saying hi back to you. Do you see all the words on screen right there? Do you see all the hellos? H-E-Y? Do you see? Okay. Will you go lay down now? You want to sit in this chair with me? Oh, well, I'm about to do a boss fight. You can sit in mommy's. Yeah, that's fine. Or you can sit on the couch. Yeah, sitting on the couch is fine. Okay. Don't come back over here, okay? I'm turning the cam back on. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm about to fight a boss, Amber, okay? Hopefully I win. You think I'm gonna win? Yeah? Okay. Oh, my daughter believes in me, you guys.
Be light on your feet.
Why can't you hear who? The people? Well, because it's kind of one way. You know, they're watching. They can talk in chat. But... Oh, crap.
Gaining strength.
Okay. I did it. I did it.
That was an
Okay.
impressive display.
Lost quite a bit. What, sweetheart? You see me on the camera? Yeah, yep, you can see me on the camera. You're right. Thanks for the 2 gifted subs, Bass. How early is too early to teach a kid to play PoE? Well, she is 4 years old, so I do feel like it might be a little too early. Oh my gosh. Ornate dagger. I need ornate dagger, but now I don't have enough to restore honor.
We will succeed.
Okay. All right. Sweetheart. Are you just gonna sit there and watch? Okay. All right. My daughter's gonna watch me. Excellent. Okay. Halfway through. Next trial. Here we go. Leads don't be. Oh no. Lose sacred water when I take a hit. Crap. Less damage. What? What does it mean when I lose sacred water? I spend sacred water to get rewards. You know how we spend money to get, you know, food and toys and go places? Well, in the game, I spend sacred water to make my character more powerful. Of course someday you can play with me. Yes, I would love that. I actually have your account already done. Your account is already ready to go. So when you're old enough, you'll be able to play. You already have an account already set up. I'm a step ahead of you. Yes, we can play Hollow Knight one day again. 100%. We can play Hollow Knight before we play Path of Exile 2. Hollow Knight is not nearly as gruesome. Tomorrow, can we play Hollow Knight? I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll have to see. And what? When am I going to be off? Well, I'm going to go straight from this to working. I didn't expect you to get up so early today. Why are you up so early? Because you're not so tired? That's shocking. You did, I mean, you did go to bed at 7:30. So. No, actually, you went to bed at 8 last night. Sorry, chat. My daughter is top priority when it comes to interaction, so sorry for ignoring you guys. Sorry, not sorry. Are you laughing? You think that's funny too? Yeah. No, not Silk Song. We're playing Hollow Knight. I kind of showed her how to play it a little bit. So she's been trying it out. Oh, goodness. I gotta be really careful. Because I want to win. I've lost this twice already. Can you believe that? Yeah, I know. You can't believe that I will lose something. I do lose. I do lose. Oh, Gauntlet Trial, Chalice Trial. You are not always taken to the room we select. Well, we can't do that one. Okay, we're going to do Escape Trial into the Gauntlet Trial. Yeah, so we're going to do a trial where we have to basically run a race. And then we're going to do a trial wherein we have to complete a bunch of challenges and avoid traps. Of course we can play Mario Kart. That's one that we can definitely play probably now. Well, Chloe can't play because she's only a year old. She doesn't understand how to play. But you can definitely play, I think.
Stand tall.
Yes, I do. I remember. No, you want to win when you play. Right? Or just play for fun? What do you prefer? Do you want to win or do you just want to play to have fun? You want to win? Okay. Escape Trial. Lose 30 water on Sacred. Oh, goodness. All right. Gotta find the exit. I'm in the Gauntlet Trial, Amber. means I have to avoid all the traps. There are a lot of traps here, unfortunately. And sometimes I step on a pad and it blows up. Ow. Well, the Sekimas laced it with explosives. Or at least that's what I assume they did. When they built the Trial of the Sekimas. Ooh. 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 Ooh, I gotta avoid the fire. Gotta avoid the fire. Oh no. Yes, I do remember that. Yes, I'm still in trade. Or sorry, SSF, you guys. I have not succumbed to trade, and I will not succumb to trade. Are you-
It's different here. You will have another chance.
I lost. I lost. I stepped on a bomb, and I lost. Are you kidding me, guys? Who won? I did not win, sweetheart. What? I stepped on a pressure flat pad. Or sorry, I stepped on a bomb and it blew up. Oh. Next time I'll win. Hopefully next time I'll win. No, we can't play Hollow Knight right now. No. I can't believe I just failed. You just failed at Zarok? Man. Am I gonna play it again? I can't play the Trial of Sekima again, Amber, because I don't have another key to get in. Why? Well, because they're drop only. So I have limited attempts. I have to find another key to get into it. Unfortunately, you can't help me find it. It's random. When I defeat monsters, then the key will sometimes drop from the monsters. So hopefully, when I defeat some monsters, I'll get a key, right? At least that's the goal. You like my fan? Oh, thank you. Is it new? No, it's been here this whole time. Okay, we actually have two more of these report gems, which is awesome. We can make overabundance. Can we do overabundance 2? Overabundance 2. 40% less skill. Yeah, let's do overabundance on the bells. So we have more bells appearing on screen. And then what can we add to these, you guys? Do I not have Herald of Ice active? Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, Ghost Dance. No, I do. Okay. Okay, Killing Palm, I have another one that I could do. Frozen Spite. Did you do Temple first area that drops Barya? I'm not sure what you mean. No, I'm talking. Somebody was asking a question. I was responding to them. Okay. What? I'm looking at you? What do you mean? Oh, I was looking at you when I asked you a question? Oh, okay. Or when I answered the question? Yeah, I was talking to the person, sweetie. Hit and run is very good on Killing Palm. Maybe I should have done hit and run instead. I've just had misfires with Killing Palm, so that's why I didn't start with it. Okay. Oh, guaranteed drop in map first area of the fortress. Oh, okay. So there's like guaranteed barriers. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I think I did do that one, yes. Okay, so we're going to continue progressing toward the Eastern Enigma Chamber. You got the pod in a little bit. Hey, greetings, Akidor. I'm gonna do another map, sweetie, okay? So Mire. Mire is a map that people do not enjoy. They do not like Mire. Because it has very tight corridors. And sometimes the tight corridors lead to people getting defeated very quickly. But I'm not going to get defeated, right? Let's hope that's the case. Let's hope that's the case. Although these monsters are a little scary. They deal a lot of damage to me. Yeah. Can you hear the monsters? I don't have that on right now, so you can't hear them. I have my headset on because I didn't want to wake you guys up. It appears I failed. Did I fail? Did I wake you up, or did you just get up naturally? Naturally? Well, that's good, I suppose. Glad I didn't wake you up on accident. I have a podcast in a little bit with KallTorak, so I will have to have you go to Mom, okay? When that starts. Can you say hi to KallTorak? We will have to see on that one, sweetie. I think you might have to go to Mom. Because I have to start right on the dot because, remember, I have work. Oh, wow, that was big damage. Big damage. Dad's build is pretty strong against certain things. Not in Trial of Secuma, though. Not strong at all. Not strong at all. More rare monsters. For more rarity by unique monsters. I want to go the unique monster path. I think we are done with this map. We don't need to hunt down all the rares. No, I'm playing by myself right now. But some people are in chat watching and talking. In this game, you usually play alone. It's not like Guild Wars 2 or some other games that I play. Most of the time you're in this game, you're playing solo. Because if there are lots of people in this game, the screen gets really messy. And you can't see what's happening. And that sometimes that even happens when you're playing by yourself too. There's so many things happening that you don't know what's going on. But you're with me? Yes, you can be here with me. But playing in the game, oh, it would be pretty tough. What does pretty tough mean? It means hard. It means hard or difficult. Okay. Like this rare monster is pretty tough. I don't know. Oh, wow. I don't know. Temporal Bubble is the best ability in the entire game, you guys. I love Temporal Bubble. I hope there are more modifiers added that are just like Temporal Bubble. It's the best. Don't you all agree? Do you like Temporal Bubble, Amber? Or you're not a fan of Temporal Bubble? And I just got heavy stunned. What is Temporal Bubble? It's an ability that appears on some rare monsters that causes you to be slowed and your attacks to be slowed, but only when you're up close to the monster. If you're far away from the monster, it has no effect on you. So it's only bad for people who get up close and personal with the monsters. Do you think that's fair? You don't think that's fair? Well, I agree with you. I also don't think it's fair. You heard it here. 4-year-old also thinks temporal bubble is not fair. Did I send your feedback to Grinding Her Games, Amber? Yeah. Alright. Gotta get her feedback straight to GGG. Oh my goodness. Oh, dang it. I knew that was gonna happen. I may have been defeated by a monster.
Back to the soil.
It was just a quick one. I'm back already. Oh, I meant my character is back already. What?
Yo.
Is it like playing Hollow Knight? Hey, Chuckles Doctor. It's similar to Hollow Knight. You fight monsters and you travel through maps, and sometimes you have to solve puzzles or avoid traps. But there's a lot of differences. I can't believe that monster just dodged that. I'd say it's more complicated than Hollow Knight. And it's a little bit more mature, so that's why you have to wait until you're older to play it. But we'll see how mature you can get and how fast. Another L. I lost. This time I died to traps. Seriously, I died to traps. I'm also commenting the game to my daughter right now, so. Yeah. You want to sit right there? You can't come any closer, okay? No, you can't come any closer. Because I have the camera on, okay? You're just sitting right there so you can see. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I think your mom is awake. Maybe. I hear someone walking around. Okay, I'm about to fight a boss. Yep, definitely awake. And I have the podcast a little bit. Yes, I can finish this first. Oh wow, I have no mana. Go. Daddy beat him. Just like that. Okay. I beat him. Yeah. I did it. That's right. Am I done with what? The map? Yes, I finished the map. Right. Ooh, that could be a decent belt. Lightning res. Oh. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. You want to say hi? KallTorak isn't on here, sweetheart. Here, I'm gonna be back, you guys. I'm gonna go get my wife. I'll be back in a little bit. Couple minutes. Hello, hello, exiles. I am back. My daughter is now with my wife. My beautiful, beautiful daughter. Just have to check something really fast here. Okay, good. All good. Time is at 6:49. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the guest star. My wonderful daughter, who totally did not cause me utter demise.
Take your time.
Kids are indeed a beautiful blessing. Wow, what a crossbow.
Deal.
Let's save that crossbow.
Carry on.
I have a beautiful daughter. Oh, thank you guys. Best podcast so far. Yeah. She did want to stay. I will say that, you guys. She wanted to stay. I had to tear her away. Dang. I can't put that on, unfortunately. I need the fire res. Maybe I'll save it in case. Okay. Oh, I did not need to go on that map. Alrighty. We got a slick map. Let's do a slick. E6. Let's do it. Powerful map boss. Will we be able to defeat the powerful map boss? I believe we can. Let's turn off the BRB bathroom. We are not in the bathroom anymore. I just got heavy stunned. I am so dead. I'm not dead. Thought I was gonna die. Hey, Ewok, what's happening, man? How you doing? How's your progress? Just playing a little bit before work and the podcast we have with Mr. KallTorak today. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 Got a big abyss coming. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we actually did it. Farrell's Ruin of Grace. Jade Amulet. Okay, we're gonna really need to upgrade our evasion here, dudes. Oh no. Oh no. Do I just have a lot of rare monsters here? Guys, I have like a multitude of rares. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sick, sick, sick. Oh, we have an abyss still here too? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Uh-oh, uh-oh, mini stuns. Crazy amount of mini stuns. Oh. Got a little pod coming out. Oh, crap. Wait, do we have double rares going on here? Oh my gosh. Both types of rares? What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness, this is some intense stuff, guys. You sure about the podcast with the King of Tourists? I am. I sure am sure about it. Okay. We got some skills here. Repulsion, target a curse, inflict with fragility, conducive. I don't think I need any of these. In T3s. Nice, nice. Nice Ewok. I'm in T6s. I forgot to finish the Abyss because I'm bad. My dad is not winning at maps. I'm beating my brother, I think, and my dad both in terms of progress. My dad is also in Florida, so it's not necessarily fair. He is currently on a fishing trip. That was close. So it's definitely not fair to compare. All right, where's this boss? Another level 16 gem. Log in. Level 15 gem. Boss is indeed right here. Time to kick her butt. Easy. Health Orb. Waystone tier 7. We're in tier 7s now, guys. Assuming I don't get locked out of here. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more clear. This seems like an okay map. I'm getting some decent rewards. And we will not have time for another map. The podcast begins after this. Is the Azeri Temple questline glitch? There are quite a few endgame progression glitches, I believe, so there's a really good possibility that it is. I believe they are aware of most of the endgame glitch progression problems. And that's top of their list. They want to fix all those first. This league has been such a blast for you so far. You just killed Uber, Arbiter of Divinity. Congratulations. I'll catch up to you, God Gamer. And now you're traveling without a week. For a week without your PC. Well, it sounds like you made a crap load of progress, brother. We've got a long way to go for the league. Oh, I've cleared all the rares. Okay, I've cleared all the rares. Should be Gucci. Let's pop out of this map then. Fletcher's Jeweler's Orb. Not that we need it. Best of luck, you guys. Looking forward to seeing you on the 10th. We shall see you on the 10th. Quick, Mixian. Yes, I've heard how ridiculous the big monkey is. It sounds pretty redonkulous. I'm personally shocked they have, I'm gonna say the word, allowed it in the game. Given their stance on giga busted things, and it seems like it was intentional from the very start that it works the way it does. Okay. Ooh, max energy shield. Yo. Maybe we keep that Ami for now. Let's keep that Ami. Ooh, cold damage to attacks. Let's keep that too. Our first T7 right here. Let's upgrade Stormwave. Monkey would have been fine, but they allowed it to have 25% base crit. Yeah, it's all intentional. But it's pretty wild, in my opinion. Then, gems. Where's the T5? It's T5 support. What can we support next? Hollow Focus is at max. Herald of Thunder could use something. Herald of Ice could use something. Deadly Herald, Siphoning Strike is max. Ghost Dance, Mysticism, Cooldown Recovery. It's probably pretty nice. What is it? It actually doesn't increase my spirit cost at all. Yeah, it was designed like that. It was designed like that. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Okay. Increase magic monsters. What's this? Path up to that. Let's keep going with the damage. And we're going to get Kall in. We're going to chat with Kall for a little bit about this league. Let us see. Oh, he's ready. Oh, cool. Excellent. Let me turn on my light so my camera isn't so poo-poo. And we will get on going. Might be a little shorter, might be a little longer. We'll see how much Kall and I have to say about the patch. Oh, he's ready. All right. See ya, chat. Keep staying active. And by the way, if anybody is on YouTube, give the video a like as we go into the podcast. Really helps in the algo, dudes. Helps in the algo. Let's get the Kall man on. What is up, man?
Hello.
How you doing today,
I
dude?
gotta get my stream set up with.
Oh, are you on stream?
Yeah. I'm
Oh, sick.
streaming.
Let me do the collabby
I just
thing.
went live. Yeah, I've never done it before, so.
Oh, sick.
I might.
So you'll just get like a notification on your stream manager. You just gotta accept.
Okay.
Here,
I
I'm gonna
gotta
make
get
you
my-
big.
My stream set up.
I don't mean it
so
in
they
that
can-
way, by the way. I mean I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
large on my screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. No. There we are. Okay.
Okay.
Get the topics open. All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Twitch.tv/KallTorak. All right, I'm gonna knock. All right, just knocked. And then once you open the stream together, make sure to turn off. Sorry about that. Turn off your audio and your sound so there's no like repeat since we're in Discord. Perfect. And I'll turn on shared chat. Sick.
Okay. Do I gotta do anything?
Perfect. No, dude, I think you're all good.
Cool.
Let me get you on.
My stream confirm if tries volume
Hello.
is fine.
Hello. Hello, KallTorak's chat. Is the volume good? Is it good or bad? Just let me know.
Sounds good, says Rusty. Sweet. Thank you, Rusty.
Sounds good? Excellent. All right. Let me get this up here. That up there. Okay, sick. Chat, how does KallTorak sound on my end?
Cool.
Ooh, you're a little quiet. I'm going to boost you.
Am I? Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's
I'll
on my
start
end.
screaming. No, I'll scream.
I'm good. You got a long stream prep for today? A lot of progress?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I went to bed early last night because I don't know. Like I for some reason I can't wake up or I can't sleep in anymore. Like I used to be able to sleep in like till 3, 4 p.m., but I'm just hardwired to wake up at like 7, 8 a.m. now. And
Oof.
despite like being up till 4 a.m. every day, I can't sleep in later than 8. So I actually went to bed early last night and got a good amount of sleep. So I'm
Oh,
ready
sick.
for like a thick stream.
Oh, very nice. Lucky. Hello. All good? Oh, water for me? Thank you, beautiful. Bye, Chloe. Okay. All right, sick. So, I don't know how long it's going to be because I'm a noob and I haven't like beat any pinnacles or quest lines yet. So,
I want to talk about that with you. I want to talk about like the hardcore versus the
yeah, we
try
gotta
perspective.
we gotta do it because I don't know. It's gonna take me a while. I feel like it's gonna take me a while.
It's going to take like it's a cool thing to talk about because
Yeah.
it's gonna be it's a long end game.
I haven't seen any of the discourse. I saw like a couple tweets out there, but I have been.
Is there discourse? I've been so locked in on what I'm doing that it's hard to see.
I've tried to avoid like I haven't watched any other people's videos like of builds or like clip videos because I want to fight the new bosses for the first time myself. Although I fought my first brand new boss, I two-shot it. And I'm like, no. I was like, the build up was huge and I was ready. And then all of a sudden I just two-shot it and I was like, okay, all right. Dang, guys. GGG, come on. All right. So volume's good. Let me just double check, dude. I need to see when my last ad break was on Twitch. I have the auto. I don't want us to start the pod and then the ads instantly come. Shoot. Okay, we're going to run a quick ad on Twitch and then we're going to go in 60 seconds. Be right back, Twitch, and then we'll start. Quick ad break on Twitch so no interrupts during pod. Okay. Are you still doing game dev at the same time, or you've locked in at PoE2 right now?
Well, I give myself like a 2-week vacation for the PoE2 league, so but
Okay.
I crammed on the game dev like up into this.
Mhm.
Like essentially we're in the progress of like releasing or building the new patch, so
Yeah.
like I don't do a lot of the coding work,
Right.
so I just had to essentially design like the next 3 systems as much as I can on paper for them to start chipping away out on the code for the next 2 weeks, and then whenever I'm done with PoE2 heavy grind,
Right.
I'll be able to like start. But there's no code for me to work with right now anyway, so it's not like there's not any much work to do. So
Okay.
we time it well around PoE links.
Uh,
It helps when I'm the boss,
Yeah, 100%. While people are in the ad, I really want to ask you about this because my company just gave us access to Claude co-work, and they're really pushing that. And I guess a bunch of like competitors and everybody are starting to use this integrated into their processes for like Monday and Tableau and Snowflake, which are like database project management. Are you vibe coding at all or using that to help with game dev, or are you kind of in the this is just going to slow things down camp for me right now?
I mean, we use AI for our art
Mm.
because neither we have two-man team and neither of us are artists, and we have like 300 cards in the game.
Right.
We started to like hire artists to like chip away at the AI art, but
Yeah.
in terms of like processes or anything like that, because we're a 2-man team and our scope's small, it doesn't feel needed in most cases.
Yeah.
In terms of code, like sometimes like it doesn't hurt to ask AI a question, but we absolutely do not use it to like build any systems out
Build
or
systems
anything right now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
mainly because my friend who's doing that most of the code heavy lifting,
Mhm.
he is like he wants to learn. So like when he doesn't like that's like the reason why we haven't like potentially bought an additional coder is because if he does that, he doesn't like he's always like if I give this person work, I can't learn from that like what they'd be doing. Like that's
Right.
how he looks at it. So he only uses AI as like a question source and
Exactly, like querying it essentially.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
very rarely probably.
Yeah. I have the push is huge from our company with the Claude especially. We've tried other LLMs in the past and they're kind of trash
Yeah.
for niching down, but at least the C-suite, the new suite, we just have like a new president and everything. The old one was intent on replacing people with AI. And this new one is like, no, we want to empower the team with the artificial and not replace the workers. But so essentially the pitch from him, instead, like the old president was like, yeah, we're going to replace as many people as possible. This new guy is essentially like, we don't want to replace people, but we want to scale up our existing team without needing to hire more people in. So we're going to use AI
That's how
to
Skynet
empower
gets you, Try.
I know.
That's how Skynet gets you.
I know. So yeah, it all starts there, right? It all does start there because what is Meta doing? Meta is like, they fired 8,000 people, and now AI is tracking their keyboard movements and mouse movements, and basically Meta is all in on training.
It's gross.
Their work, training the AI how to replace their workers. It's insane. So
yeah, I've always thought that the best thing that we would use AI for is like, because we're such a small team, and like neither of us are a project manager, so like anything that would like help us be more organized and like like anything like that. But in an ideal world, we have money to hire somebody to just do that for us. Like that's what I want to strive for, is just being able to pay people to and then not use AI. Because even like from an art perspective, I've heard that most artists struggle. Like if I were to like use AI art and be like, hey, this is what I'm looking for as a reference, can you like draw this in your art style? They almost always perform better if you were to just like give them a verbal or written description of what they want, because the AI representation will like sour their image too much and stick into it too hard. So like even from that perspective, it feels like AI, like at least from, it depends on your job, but from a creative perspective, AI seems very limiting across the board, and I would rather not use it than if I don't have to. But I'm a very, it's again, game dev is like a creative. Like if you need to use AI because you can't afford its stuff, which is what we're doing, like art, I understand that. But if you have money to hire fucking people, like please.
Hire the people.
Please hire the people.
Yeah, the trajectory of it has been crazy the past couple years. Okay.
It's crazy.
It is. It is. All right. People are out of the ad on Twitch. Thank you, Twitch, for making me run ads consistently. A shout out to YouTube again for allowing you to skip through ads. That's so nice of YouTube. I'll do a little intro. I think you're right that the endgame length thing is a great topic. So I'll definitely slot that in there pretty quickly, because I think that's something that I haven't talked about. So
sure.
We'll start with the first topic here and head on into it, okay? We'll do a little countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Exiles, welcome to another episode of the Still Sane podcast. I am your host, Talkative Try, and I am here today with KallTorak, the master of off-meta builds and the man with one of the most luscious mustaches in the whole Path of Exile 2 community. I gotta ask, Kal, how you doing today, and how has your league starter gone? Because I know that there may have been some preemptive nerfs from Grinding Gear Games on your incredibly unique build that you were planning on making.
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for that funny introduction. My league start's been amazing. I've been having so much fun. I don't know if it was necessarily maybe it was preemptive nerfs, but GGG apparently, like from PoE 1, return projectiles has been a thing that's run rampant in the past, and I feel like at this point GGG knows to not let that get crazy. So my assumption is that maybe it was already nerfed before I had even like tried messing with the videos. But yeah, it got very exciting. Like for me, my build process with making builds is I just like fun themes. So to me, it was just like, oh, this is cool. This bow is going to work on a Warbringer. I'll have 75% block with a bow, and then at some point I might be able to play evasion with a bow. Like that, to me, the return projectiles is like not even the coolest part of it. The rest of it is the cool part. But when you make the video hyping it up, it brings in all the math nerds. And I love the math nerds because I don't like doing the math at all. I just want to play the game and have fun with the build. But the math nerds got really, really excited about the potential of this build. And when we ended up launching with the build, Like a lot of the math nerds were like, oh, it's going to do like 32 million DPS per shot in best case scenario, which was like obviously ridiculous DPS. That's what they are getting excited for. And that didn't be the case. Like the bow was missing the unique scaling, which everyone was like assuming baseline was coming because in the verbiage of the video, it was like all low level uniques will be upgradable and it's a low level unique, or low level weapons, excuse me, and it's a low level weapon. This one was excluded from that list and we didn't know that. So that was the first shocker. And then Ice Shot is specifically nerfed with this bow. So that was a big shocker to everyone else. And I let the math nerds get in my head. I started dooming a little bit, but I stayed on course. And I think when I showcase the build at its maximal potential, people are going to be surprised with how it turned out. It is very good. I'm not even close to min max, and I am having an absolute blast with it. Right now, like what happened was like the DPS has been good, but I noticed that Mirage Archer was doing a lot of the damage, and I was like, oh, okay. I wonder if I can get 2 Mirage Archers. And then I was able to. And then I was like, okay, how many can I get? And I'm currently at 7 Mirage Archers. And the way Mirage Archer works is it inherits, like, it's a copy of you. So if you're using Ironbound as a Warbringer, which makes it break armor, pierce, and return projectiles, every one of your Mirage Archers is doing that. So if they're all shooting lightning arrows that are all piercing a boss and returning and all hitting lightning rods, you see it like, and this is with like not any good scaling yet for it. So when I do the showcase for it, it's gonna be pretty silly. It's already kind of silly, but yeah, like, this is why like you can't give up on a concept because the math fails out. This is like this is why I always struggle with like the POB arguments. Like it's not working out in POB. These interactions are broken in the early game, but if you really commit to a build and a concept and you like bang your head into it enough, like sometimes you won't get through the wall, but it could lead to really fun stuff.
Yeah, and it's a fascinating concept too. It is a warrior using bows that is now seemingly turned into a minion build, and it's all hinging on this low-level unique that I, didn't see much use before. And now, from what I've heard, your build is absolutely smashing. I mean, you said it's nowhere near close to min-max, but what are we on? Day 4 or 5 of the league, and I think you've downed a lot of the endgame. Like, where are you right now in your progress with this fascinating off-meta starter?
I mean, there hasn't been a boss I haven't been able to kill yet. I did the ritual pinnacle boss. It had like 20 million HP, and I did that, and I think the fight was over in like when you get to the 20 million part, it was like a minute fight. So
oh wow, okay,
it's not the best DPS yet, but I'm missing like rage scaling. And one of the things with the bow that is important with the scaling is you have the new Alder's Legacy, which is the unique extraction stuff. Those are super expensive right now. I haven't gotten one yet, but you can use that on the bow I'm using. And the way its damage scales is for each block percent you have, you get added physical damage. And the unique extraction of this bow is more of that. So it's like a massive flat damage increase, which is just a huge scaling effect. And then you add rage on top of that. And then there's this new gem that got added. Lazy Exile showcased it yesterday. It makes your block chance 100%. And in her showcase, she was showcasing how like with enough stun threshold, it kind of makes you semi-immortal. But what I thought was cool about the gem was it makes when you block, it gives you parry. And I've done parry builds before, and parry, the debuff for it makes the enemy take more attack damage.
Yeah.
So now suddenly, with this bow block build, I can block the boss's attack, give them the parry debuff, and they're taking 50% more damage. So like just every day we're finding just like more damage is multiplicative for those that don't know. So like it makes it just your damage scales insane with that. And just adding I'm still missing rage, which is also more damage. So yeah, I mean, so far I haven't had any problems with any of the current bosses. I don't know what the hardest bosses are. They made it to where like King of the Mist was an uber boss before. You had to do the splinters to do him. But now when you do him, you can put maps into it. So I don't know how you can. Yeah, so the uber boss that like is like a different type of boss now. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. It's a super cool fight though. I recommend doing ritual as a lot. By the way, it's my super main mechanic. I freaking love it so much. But King of the Mist, yeah, when you spawn his location, you have to clear to it, and then when you go to it, you slot a map into it. And I'm guessing that if like the way like, a good benchmark for builds now will be like putting a super juiced map into it, like a lot of max life and stuff onto it to see like how hard you can make a content.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything like that, but just like the Uber boss had 20 something million life, so that's the hardest thing I've done.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that you could slot in Waystones for like King of the Mist. Do you also get a chance for mechanics like wisps to spawn in that map too, or are you unsure?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because
I
I'm
haven't
wondering,
really messed much with it.
okay, I was wondering because then if it's a map, is there a chance for, to have Asmirian wisps spawn in and then they dominate the unique boss and he gets even more
Yeah.
juiced up? That'd be,
I don't know if you could do that.
you don't know?
That'd be
Okay.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if like how if I think tablets could go in it. I can't remember. Ritual's really cool now because you have to do the quest chain,
Yep.
and then that leads to you. You have to get the splinters by donating to the King of the Mist to get the audience with the king, and then when
Yes.
you get an audience with the king, you can reveal on the map a ritual area where the audience of the king can spawn. Then you have to clear to where the audience with the king is, and then you can kill King of the Mist. And then after that, you do like this weird ritual map thing. You clear the rituals, and then at the end of that, there's the Uber boss. So it's not like before where you could just like before I could buy 1,000,000 ritual splinters and sit there and spam King of the Mist 1,000 times. You can't do that anymore. It's like a journey to do each boss every time, which it's really cool, to be honest.
And you build up to the multi-boss fight too. Have you done any of those multi-boss arenas in Ritual yet?
I had a 7 boss fight yesterday. It's a YouTube short on my my channel right now. Go watch it, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It is freaking after the podcast. It is freaking epic. It is because like I'm just like the way Mirage Archer works is like every 3 seconds you dodge roll and you leave a clone behind. So I'm just like running around surviving, and then all my Mirage Archers are just it's hailstorm, and you're seeing 7 bosses melt. That's gonna be another like super fun like build benchmark where doing a juiced map, because those are things you map up for. So doing a juiced map and then having 7 bosses, if they all had like 20 million HP, that's gonna be a fun benchmark for the build. Like this patch is cool, man. I'm so hyped.
Yeah, that's insanity. Okay, I will link that YouTube short to the Path of Exile to 7 boss fight in the description, and I will watch it immediately after. That sounds absolutely sick. That is a good benchmark. I wonder if so Ritual, that's an obvious one. I wonder if all the League mechanics have that crazy threshold for benchmarking builds too. I haven't explored.
No idea.
Right, so you've invested into Ritual. Have you been seeing a good chunk of decent uniques, or how has that been, like the Omen versus unique ratio there? Anything valuable?
I don't know what everyone's perspective is with Ritual. Every time I'm streaming my Ritual farming, my chat always tells me that Abyss is making like 2 to 3 times the currency.
Of course.
I don't know what everything else is making. Ritual seems really bad for currency. Like when you're doing the second portion after you killed King of the Mist, and you have these like rituals you map out. Some of them, they showcase this in the reveal, where it's like one of them could be Divine Orbs and the other could be Mage Blood, right? That's where I'm making most of my currency, is like one of those will be +2 Divine Orbs or something. Very, very rarely in the Ritual am I don't think I've gotten a single good Omen once. And I've done a lot of Ritual. And I've got my Atlas tree finished with it as well. And the uniques, like I think I got the Vertex, which sold for a Divine.
Okay.
Like that is the most valuable thing I've gotten from Ritual. And the Uber boss, like I assume he's got good loot. I haven't looked at his loot table yet, but every time I've killed him, I've gotten a helmet that sells for like 20 exalt. So like, in terms of currency, I'm not making great money from Ritual. It's just super like I'm having a hard I want to go clear all the other campaign quests, but Ritual is so fun. Once I got a taste of the 6 and 7, like my first time was a 6 boss fight, and my second time doing it was a 7, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to do anything else but this. This is so much fun. So my build's actually good for Ritual, but yeah, I need to go do the other ones. I don't know how they play out yet, but
okay. Well, that's a great topic to get into then, Kal. So you've cleared Ritual, at least a good chunk of the end game, and you've played for a decent amount of time. The one thing that I have caught wind of is that this new end game, it's beastly. I think Grindiger Games did try to sell it as, oh yeah, 5-6 maps to clear an endgame mechanic, essentially to reach it, and then you can clear the endgame mechanic in several maps as well and build out your tree pretty rapidly. At least from what I've seen, my perspective, I have about 16 hours on my martial artist, maybe 6 or 7 hours in endgame. Yeah, about 6 hours in endgame. Man, I'm just in the fortress. I'm on T7 maps, and I have cleared one of the fortress gateway bosses, and that's it.
They're fun.
No masters, no league mechanics, nothing. So what is your perspective on the clear time for the Atlas? I'll tell mine after yours.
I mean, it just seems like it's built for, like, it seems like they built it for a 6 months league just to have, like, their degenerates, like, have so much to grind. There is a lot of density to it. I could see, like, the rates of it getting increased by, like, double to, like, how fast you progress each of them, yeah. I have cleared also a lot of the fortress stuff. I've done all of the, like, boss fights. I've done both arbiter kills. I think I'm at, like, 180. Like, I'm at over halfway through the Atlas passes, maybe 200 plus. It is a lot of work, and their estimations were wrong in my opinion, because I don't think they were correct on the travel time to, like, each area, because it is a lot of maps. Like, for right now, for me to even start the Abyss quest chain, I need to clear like 20 maps just to get to it. And, like,
Wow.
same for the temple, like, they're, like, pretty far away, so just to, like, start those ones I need to go pretty far away, which is what part of the reason why I haven't. I just started Breach. It's a lot. I just assume, like, I think it's cool. I like how it's set up. I just think it's good. Like, for me, I think it's going to be a blast. It's just like, for a player that doesn't like giga grind, you're going to pick a league mechanic, and you're going to do that league mechanic, and that's what you're going to do for the league. You're not going to do all the league mechanics. You're not going to full clear the Atlas, because it's a long time to do these quests, man. Like, you're looking at, like, I mean, I don't know the math. I'm not going to throw out random hours, but because they even, like, so if you want to progress the Atlas passives and get the big chunks of them, you need to do more Arbiter kills, the final Arbiter kill. And if you're not trading for that, you have to go out and find the fragments. And you're clearing, like, a lot of maps to get to each one of those. And you're going to have to kill, like, maybe 3 or 4 times to get all of it done for each section, if you're doing it that way. And if you're actually going to go manually clear each point, I assume that's just an absurd amount. I mean, what would that be, like 300 maps? So yeah, like, it's a lot. I'm down for it, but I assume the normal average normie is not down for being able, like, if the challenge leagues entail and clearing it all the core quests, that has to be sped up for sure.
Yeah, I'm curious so my perspective is, my goal is not to get into the farming steady state. My goal is merely just going to be to clear the end game. So beat all the quest lines, get my Atlas fully allocated, but that's it. I'm not big on farming the same mechanic over and over, or trying to amass a ton of currency, or caring about div per hour. And I'm wondering if the way this is structured, it's almost like a second free-form campaign that people can complete in a huge amount of time. I think it's going to take me 2 months to clear all this. I'm being very honest. So I think for other people who might be a lot slower than me, it might take, like you said, the whole 6 months to do this, if this is what they would like to do. I know Grindiger Games said their goal with this was for people to feel like they could clear the end game. Like, they have a couple different states, right? They have, like, complete the campaign, complete all the challenges, fully allocate, or complete all the quest lines, and then fully allocate all of your Atlas nodes. And then after that, it's the farming. So I actually think a lot of people that are interested in just the experience and the journey and just completing all the quests I think they'll be happy with this, honestly. I think the big concern are the people who want to finish everything as fast as possible and get into a farming state. Because I'm assuming lots of folks are like, oh my gosh, I have to get all my Atlas passives first, and like in the fortress, or killing the Arbiter of Divinity, and then I go back and do all the league mechanics. Because why would I go do and map to the league mechanics before I have my Atlas passive nodes? That'd be absolutely insane, right? So I'm imagining that's kind of the battle that's going on in the community, but like I said, I have not been engaging in anything. I've stayed blind. I don't want to be spoiled on the boss fight, so I'm out of step with the discourse. I don't know what your perspective is on that. Do you almost feel like it's required if you're trying to farm and focus on the div per hour, you need to clear the fortress before you even move out and progress further in the Atlas? Or do you think there's a good balance they have there?
Those guys are always dweebs. Like, no matter how it gets set up, they're gonna be upset at, like, no matter what it's set up, they're gonna be upset. I can't believe I have to do it this way because you like their brain forces themselves to do it the most optimized way, and unless that most optimized way is absurdly fun, it's always going to result in that. I have seen a few. I don't look up too much content. Like whenever I'm not playing, I'm probably watching Rabbit or Miso usually, because if they're like that's what they're usually live when I'm not playing. So I haven't watched too much stuff. I did look up one, so I did lie. I forgot, like, there's so much content I've forgotten about some stuff I've done. I have done the full expedition quest chain as well.
Oh, wow.
And last night I looked up the expedition Uber boss is super fun, by the way.
Oh, sick.
But I looked up a video from a creator that was doing a coverage of the expedition mechanic and how much currency he was making, and he was saying he was making really good currency per hour. I think it was saying like 10 to 20 per hour, and he had done 0 of the Atlas passives. He went straight to expedition and has only been doing logbooks since start. So like, I'm not an economy player. I know that's some people's game, and I was I was a little bit harsh before. Like some people, that is their game though. Their goal is divs per hour. That's where they get their enjoyment from. And but I have no idea what the state of things is. Maybe it is exponentially better to get those Atlas passives points and then to go do the other things. I have no idea, but from my narrow perspective, it doesn't like I honestly don't know. And the one video I saw said he had not done any of them, and I'm only like halfway through them, so I don't feel like it's necessarily required, but clearly it's probably mathematically better to go get those points, because when you have those points, it is juicing all of the content you're doing from there. So when you're doing those campaign quests, you're getting the benefit from all those Atlas passes. So if you're gonna look at it from that narrow lens, then okay.
Yeah, I appreciated what you said earlier about how just the ritual boss spawning feels like a journey. It really does feel like all these quest lines are legit journeys, even from the way that you first encounter the NPC. They highlight the area on your Atlas map and give you a reason to go there, and you get just a little glimpse of that whole storyline. I think it's cool for existing players, and I think it's golden for new players too. I think the way they have presented this is great for a novice Path of Exile 2 player, and just so clearly outlines goals in the end game. I think they really accomplished that. And I don't even think there's much honing that needs to be done on the presentation. I just think it might be the fine tuning, the balance, the number of maps it takes to get from one to the next, all that sort of stuff. But the presentation, I feel like they nailed. And I think that was the primary goal of implementing this new version of the Atlas, was nailing the progression or the layout. And I really like that. I've liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to, even though I haven't been able to experience everything yet. Just the whole way they laid it out was A+ in my eyes. Now, I wanted to know if you have felt the impact of the new Atlas tree as well. So you've allocated around 200 nodes. I think I'm at about 20. I already feel the weight. I feel like, wow, these nodes are actually impactful, the multi-choice nodes and everything. Are you seeing that deeper into progression as well? Whereas before, you could allocate the entire tree and it wouldn't really change your maps. Now, is that very different in your eyes?
I'm just like the worst player to ask that, because I'm so bad at like monitoring like my div per hour and like how that stuff works. Like at one point,
even just the field of maps, not even div per hour, just like the field, like the maps feel
early on, it felt better because you were seeing wisp. Like early on, I was like, which one do I want to do? Okay, let's do the wisp stuff, because I want to see how wisp feel right now. Are they any better? So like my first 100 points, I went up the tree and I went and grabbed every wisp node, and I was like, oh wow, every single map has wisps. Wisps are like, they're not really juicing in the loot again, but at least the way in the early, I was mainly doing it during early maps, but like the wisp were at least, I was feeling them more in the maps, and that was cool. But at one point, like at 100+ points, I was like, okay, I'm not reading any more of this. Like, because sometimes, like, at some point when you complete the main quest, you get 40 of them at once. And it's like, okay, how am I going to allocate this
wow.
40? And without having, like, I'm not going to map out this stuff, right? So unless there's, like, a detailed FUB guide where it's like, this is where your next 40 should go and stuff in this order, you know, I just kind of was like, I've just been randomly slotting it at this point. I'm sure
Jeez.
it's impactful, but I'm the
Yeah.
worst person to ask this stuff.
Oh no, you're good. I was just wondering because I focused on essences being an SSF this league, and
Oh,
almost
nice.
immediately I felt that. You know, there's a
I heard
node that
essences are good to farm.
yeah, and it feels good too. Like there's a node that causes them to spawn right on top of each other, and they both release at the same time. And I've had that happen in multiple maps. I ran like 8 this morning or something. That was a great feeling. I'm getting more of the essences that I really want to get to because you have that 8 choice node where you get to slot which one you want to see more. So I've loved that so far. And I peeked ahead and I saw that there's a bunch of different ways that I can change my rare monsters and spec into
Yeah.
pack size versus effectiveness. So it's exactly
Oh
what
yeah,
they
that's
pitched.
all cool.
Yeah, I'm pumped to allocate the full thing. Thoughts on not
Oh
being
yeah,
able
full
to
thing's gonna
take
be
away?
sick. Like
Yeah,
for sure.
go
Like the
ahead.
difference between a full tree and like a no
Oh
tree
yeah,
is like going to be massive in difference. It's just that at some point it's just, you know, when you get 42 points, it's
that's
like
a lot.
okay, it's a lot. Yeah, I went straight for the lineage gem stuff because I really want to
Mm,
farm Rakiata's flow, and they changed lineage gems last patch. Like when you went and killed like went Rakiata's flow, or Garukin's resolve, or Adeli's bloodletting, a lineage gem had a 100% drop chance, and it would just alternate between the 4 that could drop. And I think like Rakiata's was like a 1 in 16 or 1 in 32, and like some of them were like 1 in 4 or something, right? But now it is not a 100% drop chance to get a lineage gem. And even with Jado, who gives you percent increased lineage drop percentage, and the Atlas nodes, that's like Jade Isles has a percent increased drop chance of lineage gems. I've gotten many kills without a lineage support gem,
oh
and that
no.
feels that's a very big dopamine loss. Like I've been very like the main way I have farmed the last 2 patches has been using grand projects to warp around, find these maps, and then just slamming them for lineage gems. And when you get to one, and right now grand projects are expensive, and
Oh
traversing
yeah.
the map feels kind of slow right now. But when you finally get to one, I can't afford grand projects, and I can't afford to do them twice with the whatever I forget what they're just called. But when you can't do them twice anymore, so when you do one and it doesn't drop any lineage gems, it's like, why am I traversing to these over a citadel, which will always drop a fragment, or any of the other new Uber boss? Like, why wouldn't I do a ritual route or a breach route, right? Like, when lineage gems don't have a 100% drop rate, they like, even when you're like, I don't know if there's more ways to juice it to guarantee the drop rate. Maybe that exists, but with what I've got, which is a lot of Atlas passives and Jado finished, which I do have 2 of those dudes, by the way. I don't
Hmm,
know where the third is. I
okay.
think it's Doriani, so I guess Temple. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess gotta go to Temple.
Oh, the corruption node. I think lower right hand corner, right off
Oh,
spawn.
I know where you're
Spawn.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna path through that to get to my abyss. So okay,
yeah.
cool.
There's so many different things to
That's so
pursue,
much
man.
fun, by the way. Like, this is a one-time thing for us to experience. Like, just assume this is the base of the end game going forward, and it's going to be changed a lot, right? But like, this is the one time where it's just like, oh, this is where you find Jado. The going through, or this, Dorian is going through the corruption. Like, the discovery has been. I don't know about for you, like, because I put a lot of blinders on. Only thing I get help from is like chat every once in a while.
Mhm.
But it's like I always love this shit. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm in total discovery mode too. I know nothing. I know nothing. I even thought I was making a bad build until I 2-shot that pinnacle.
Oh
I'm
my
like, are you?
god.
I 2-shot my first brand new boss, and I'm like, it was a huge build up.
Which
You
one
go
was
up.
it?
It was the Eastern Gateway boss. So it was like a crab, mechanical crab
Oh,
thing. So I get there, and there's
that
all this
fight's
build up. You
sick,
pull the
dude.
4 levers, you walk out. He has this epic intro animation. He does this 1 beam attack. I get my max power charges, and I just blam, and he just dies. And I'm like,
What tiered map did you do him on, out of
dang it.
curiosity?
Tier 6. Tier 6.
Okay, okay.
Because that's the
At that
minimum.
point, I was doing like juice tier 15 maps, and he does this like
What?
so that my fight's not a one shot,
Yeah.
and he does this like really cool like centipede portal attack type thing. Like that fight is super fun.
Okay.
That sucks that you blasted it at a low tier.
Dang it.
Because yeah, by that point I was doing juice maps, so I wasn't one-shotting everything.
Right.
It's funny, I had that same realize, like, part of the reason why I didn't quit the build, like when I was a little bit salty about it, was like I was like, okay, I'm farming tier 15 boober bosses, and I'm not really dying, but I'm feeling down about all the math that was denied of us. And then I went and this is not meant as bad BM or shit talk, but I went and looked at Rabbit's stream, and my build was performing, like, in my eyes, comparable to Plants, both defensively and in terms of his boss DPS at that point. And I had only like 8 divines invested at that point. And then I went and watched Miso stream, and he was dying like every 2 seconds. So I was like, oh, okay, my build's actually, like, I had that realization, like, okay, my build's not that bad. I'm doing good. Right. So that's what helped me stick with it.
Oh, 100%. No, dude, you went up to Juice T15s fast then, because that's like 8 nodes.
I had the realization with Temple, because like I played Temple League for like 6 months with like a 30 mirrored of the budget the entire, of course, the span of it. Like I was doing such giga juiced builds the whole time. Even like when I start a new build, like it's immediately juiced like beyond repair. So like I was desensitized, and I had to like reset what my expectations for a good build were. Like if I assume I go look at like, you know, the cracked builds that like the best players are doing, you know, my build's underperforming to that. But I needed a little bit of reality reset, and my friends helped me get that.
It's off meta, and that's awesome. It's so much cooler than, I don't know, even my build is I don't know if it's meta. I'm not using Whirling Assault and stuff, but I know there's...
Facebreaker?
I'm not. I haven't found Facebreaker. My brother is doing a martial artist Facebreaker.
Found. All right,
yeah, right. I am. So I'm just getting what I get. I got so I'm mostly Falling Thunder with Stormwave, killing Palm, and I'm doing like just the bells to generate power charges. And then I found the gloves. I think they're called Northbound or something, that allow all damage to contribute to chill and freeze. So my Falling Thunders are freezing everything and shattering everything on screen. So I've got double heralds running. It's very fun. It's powerful. Like I said, I'm only in tier 7 maps. But I just got there this morning. I went from tier 3s to tier 7. Yeah. So, and I'm not having any issues.
Are you having map sustain issues? No. Out of curiosity in SSF? Okay.
No,
because
not yet.
Juice, like me, Rabbit, Prada, I don't know if I've heard Miso complain about it, but like I've heard a lot of, like, when it comes to like Waystone 15 sustain, initially it was rough.
So it's not guaranteed, right? Because the guaranteedness drops off, I think, at that point. Right. See, I think it's guaranteed up to a certain point.
Now that I'm like doing juiced maps and I've got a lot more Atlas passes, I'm getting them more. But like initially, like, you know how juicers go, like whenever we get the maps, it's buy out Doriani of all of his maps, 3-to-1 them, so you can make them like a tier 1 to tier 3, level up. So now I do that map. So now they're now the Doriani's all 3 maps, level up, so he refreshes, buy all those out, skip to 6. So like you're in tier 15s within, you know, an hour or 2 of being in the end game top. So it's a different beast.
Yeah, dude, it is a total different beast. I love that there is so many ways to play. I mean, this endgame patch has only expanded that out. I know we were talking briefly just about the whole what is better, but the truth is, I don't think anybody really can tell that, especially now, right? And at the end of the day, I just think so many different things will be viable, especially if you're doing SSF, but even in trade. I think as they hone the balance on all these things, there will be so many different paths people can take and feel good at league start that, you know, 1.0, especially if we get balance patches, it's going to be beautiful, right? Oh, a question on that. Okay, so I have seen the sentiment. I haven't ran into like any bugs, dude. Last patch, so many bugs in 0.4.
I've ran
so
into
many
a few
bugs. I've heard that this might be like one of the buggiest releases of all time for GGG.
It's just
the end game, like, just bugged.
It's just, I think people are extra frustrated because, like, if you were to go do the Abyss, like say you see all these people doing Abyss, like Fubgun's making 1 billion divine per hour farming Abyss, and you're like, I want to go do Abyss. And you start the quest chain and it bugs and you're hard locked and you can't do that divine per hour. It doesn't matter if there's 1 div or 1 bug or 1 billion bugs. At that point, that bug is so massive that there's 1 billion people chirping about it. And then it sounds to me like a lot of things had that type of like hard wall bug. I know like Hilda for me was bugged. until they got the hot fix in. I could not get Hilda. Like I did her first quest, and then I couldn't find more beast until I woke up to a hot fix. I've heard there are other quest chains that get bugged as well. Expedition as well. Like Expedition has a lot of currency behind it, the main quest chain for it, and I blasted right through it. And then when I posted a video in the Thorns Discord about it, which by the way, Thorns Discord, join it. But when I posted a video about it, someone like 10 people were like, how did you get there? It's bugged. And I was like, I don't know, just I didn't run into the bug. And eventually, like that, I don't even know that one's fixed. Like it, I don't know if it like, and I've heard like some bugs, or there's like a lot of builds that have ran into bugs. Like didn't Dreamcore's build run into a critical bug that forced them to reroll? I've heard a lot of people in my chat like, hey, I've rerolled because of a bug with my build. So I guess it just depends on your perspective. If you got hit with a bug build and then you got hit with an endgame campaign build, this probably feels like the worst patch ever. From that perspective. For me, I have had one bug and it was not very detrimental.
Okay. Yeah, great call out on the progression. That's a huge blocker. And it makes sense that if someone literally can't progress one of the core things, they're just going to, as you said, chirp about it. And I saw that the patch that GGG released a couple days ago fixed a lot of that.
Chirp was a bad word.
Just chirp a bad word? I think it's a good word. It's a colorful
It's a little
word.
provocative. They should be upset about a bug like that. So
yeah, 100%. And that's what they're primarily focusing on, is fixing those progression issues.
Yes.
And I think Dreamcore's build, he misinterpreted how the crit interaction with Bell works. I think a lot of people did that. Like it's something like you crit the Bell, but not all the damage around it is considered a crit. So it kind of F's with his entire scaling. So
yeah, I hadn't watched the video. I just saw I saw like two like that. I get like a 10-second glance, and that's like, okay, I get what that. Like I don't have time right now.
Right. Exactly.
That's the risk of doing like fun off meta stuff. Like I literally had like there was a moment where I was like, do I ever do something fun and new on League Start again? Because like all the doom and gloom of Ironbound during that, like when it was like everyone was like freaking out, I was like, damn, I just like got people hyped up for this, and it's just going to be like completely ass. And I was like, do I ever do something like this again? Now it worked out, so you know, fuck it, I'm gonna do it every time again. You know,
dude.
But that's the risk with off meta stuff when you're doing, or brand new stuff even. You know, a lot of the companion boss stuff ended up working out for these people, but it could have very well been a dud, right? So
it could have. What do you think? So I've seen the thumbnails, okay, and the titles. One-shotting with Monkey, all the bosses in the game, 14 million with one hit. What do you think about the state of just all that bounce? Yeah, Gazzy's videos and stuff. I guess because you can get the modifiers that you tame the boss monster beast with on the boss.
That's
so you
definitely
can get
getting removed.
Well, it's intended. It's apparently intended from the devs.
If they're doing 18 million hits, there's no way that's staying, right? Maybe that's what they want. I don't know.
Right. So I'm a little. I'll just say it. Path of Exile 2. How is this fair? Melee is it's so crazy how this is allowed.
It depends on how expensive it is, because like if Gazzy spent like a mirror on it, then sure. But if like everybody in like solo self-found can fart their way with the build and like, you know, one-shot pinnacle bosses, then yeah, that's a problem.
Well, the Monkey has a base crit of 25%. And then if you find a map where you've juiced the boss to have a couple of extra mods specific to that boss, then you tame the boss, then you have a Giga Monkey. And it's intended. I am shocked that was put into the game, because I do agree with you. I feel like it's going to get changed going into 1.0. But
that's crazy.
But still,
yeah, I didn't realize. I was like, whenever I heard that you could juice the bosses, I was like, oh, interesting. I wonder what they meant by that. Like, I thought like maybe like if they wisped it or something. I completely didn't realize that if you just juice them, like I think you can get. I don't know how many tablets you can get. Right now, I have 4 tablets. So if you did a juiced map with 4 tablets. I don't know if that could like make it even like how Giga. I have no idea how to, but like I guess that's what they do.
You use the mod. I'm guessing. I don't know. I haven't watched the video. I'm guessing you use the tablet modifier that says unique monsters are guaranteed to have +1 mods to them, and then if you get the perfect set of mods using the tablet juicing, you know, like extra crits and the like, then you're good. And then there are some lineage support interactions. Right. So it is just so I don't know. it's funny
I
to
get why I
see.
get random Z DPS comments because people are out
Yeah.
there doing 27 million DPS with a freaking Munko.
Right, and you're kind of just watching because it's not like you're controlling the monkey. The monkey has a mind of its own, so you're kind of just watching. It is a
Yeah, don't let anyone tell you companion builds aren't minion builds. They're all
they
minion
are.
losers, okay? Okay?
Like I'm not saying, guys,
I'm
I know
kidding.
I know there's a lot of you out there. I'm not saying I want you to be nerfed. I'm just asking, some parity between the archetypes here. This
No,
is
that should be
insanity.
nerfed.
This is
Well, okay,
insanity.
it depends on how hard and expensive it is, but
Yeah.
that sounds like it is too like not intended to be that good. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean,
But
GGG
it
says
is.
they're gonna do multiple balance passes and with these resets coming up, so we'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
what happens to that.
Yeah. I feel like monkey build is going to get nuked from orbit.
Monkey build is cheap.
Monkey
Like
it is.
if it's solo self out cheap, then
Yeah.
that's a pro. I mean, maybe that's what GGG wants. Who knows? I think that's ridiculous, but I haven't seen it as well. So, but it sounds crazy to me.
I've insane. If you were controlling the monkey and you had to, time when to do the
If you
attacks and everything.
became the monkey, like if the thing was you were the monkey, that's cooler. But still, even then though, 27 million damage per hit, like I've had builds like that cost a mirror. 27 million
It's-
per hit. Like, if I think a million DPS plus should be reasonable on a budget. Like, I want bosses to melt for sure, but I'm assuming like 27 million hits is not even like the cap. So that's just.
I'm
I mean,
one-shotting
yeah.
most things on tier 15 with 4 divines invested into monkey build. Look at that. Look at the chat. They're coming in with the receipts on the monkey build, going insane.
Legendaries.
So we'll see.
Legendary monkey build.
We'll see how high.
Everyone was like hyping it down too. These bastards, dude. DM and Gazi, they wanted to keep the prices low. They're no, don't thumbs up them. They're rats. They were like, this is gonna be an L tier build. We're gonna not end up playing this, re-rolling. We're gonna commit to it. And they secretly knew, didn't they, that this was gonna be one shot and everything.
Yeah, it's crushing the end game.
Market
so
manipulation.
I will say, I am giving in to Monkey. I have started a Spirit Walker in SSF, and I just want to try it out because I know this is going to be gone. This is going to be the one time when Monkey is going to be like this, I bet. So I just felt like, I've never really played a minion build. Let's give it a go and see how it feels. So I'm going to slowly work my way up to that and see how I can scale it, because it does, from the bombastic thumbnails I've seen, it looks very cool.
I need to watch videos now. You've got me like super peaked now.
Yeah.
I've watched very few stuff. I've watched 2 videos basically. It was the expedition video, and then I watched a lazy exile video about a tech.
Yeah.
And that's all I've seen. There's so much to play, man. It's hard to look at anything. I very much want to consume other content because I'm sure there's so many techs I can learn. And luckily, that's the lucky thing that we get as an advantage as a streamer, is that we get told stuff when we're playing. So that helps out a little bit, but
well, anything you've been told pique your interest about your next build? I know you want to scale Ironbound to the maximum. Do you have a next build in mind?
So there's an interesting thing that happened with this build, or with me this league. So every league since 0.2, I've used a tactician skill called supporting fire. It rains down a bunch of arrows, and in 0.2 and 0.3, it was completely booty butt cheeks. Like, it was so bad. But in 0.4, it got buffed, and it was actually a really fun build. It's a very good, I want to call it a cozy build, but to be put it bluntly, it's a noob friendly build. It's very simple. It's very easy to scale. You scale its attack via defenses by scaling strength, so you get more life, so you're life stacking. And its clear is massive, and in this patch, it got a lot of buffs. And this is like the first time I've had a build that, like, I'm not league starting, but I updated the build for this patch. It was the one build I updated for 0.5 because it was clearly getting buffed, and it was weirdly my most popular build of last patch in terms of mobalytics follows. That's how I track how well my builds do, is mobalytics follows each league. How many follows that guy had got is the best way, because views change, because a build could be cool looking, but people don't want to play it because it's like weird or niche or something. So video views is not a good way of gauging how, in my eyes, how good your build is. At least for me, I use mobalytics follows. And the supporting fire did so well last patch that I updated for this patch. And right now, I get comments like, when I'm streaming, it's so weird to be playing a build that I think is hype and fun, and I'm constantly getting someone showing up, hey, I'm playing your supporting fire build. I love this so much. I wish you were playing it right now. Like it to the point that like I'm considering league starting it. I probably won't league start it at 1.0 because new shit's gonna bait me per usual.
Yeah.
But like it's like I know why people get locked in on builds and they become known for a build because when you set it up like this, and then there's inevitably new stuff with each patch, so it's like no matter how well I set it up, without me playing it, I can't perfectly navigate it for them with all the new changes, right? So it's just been weird to like get so many comments about it. I love the build. I played like 5 times last patch. I played it like in
wow.
multiple. I played it in multiple private leagues, and then in solo self-found and in hardcore.
Dang.
It's a very fun build. I highly recommend it. It's like it just makes literally you push up. It's a minion skill that it's a command skill. You press it and you just rain in 1,000 arrows, and it cakes the entire screen. And when you scale your dexterity, it increases the area of effect of it, so you can scale it like multi-screen away. And this patch it actually has pretty good DPS because of the new Archon of Undeath. It allows you to get such a high cooldown recovery that before we couldn't overlap supporting fire. Its cooldown would come up right as the volley would end.
Right.
But now you can get multiple volleys going. So before it was like a really fun and cozy build that like had kind of a wall at tier 3 content, but now it looks like it's a build that has insane scaling potential. So I'm playing that because A, it was probably my favorite build from last patch, but B, because it's just weird having this build that I set up for this league. I've never had that experience before where I've set up a build for a league starter, but I'm not playing it. And there's a lot of people that are just like, can you update it more for this patch? And it's like, all I can do is ask my friends in the Discord who are playing it and get like rough ideas. But even then, that feels like I'm kind of like cheaping them out on it. But if it's this fun of a build and this popular of a build, like part of me wants to almost like, it's to answer your question long-windedly. I'm probably playing that next to update the guide for it. But B, to the point, but also I want to maybe league start it in 1.0.
Okay.
Because 1.0 is going to introduce a lot of new players. A brand new skew of like people who are holding off for it to be free to play.
Yep.
And if it's that good of a like league starter, but also a noob friendly build, it's like, do I do something KallTorak-esque where I show off like the kind of creator I am by doing something weird and wacky on League Start, or do I show them like a good journey with supporting fire that it's just a very well structured and safe build? I'm having like a little bit of like, it's weird how I'm already planning for 1.0 because of how I'm being interacted with this build by the community, or at least my viewers and stuff. But yeah, I'm playing supporting fire next.
Okay, sick. No, somebody in chat's like, oh, I'm clearing 200% deli maps with supporting fire already. Day 4 of the league? What? That's insane.
It was already really good last patch, but it took a lot of currency to get online. There was one note in the patch, like we got the Puppet Master stuff and Archon of Death, which just adds a bunch of scaling. But 2, we got a bunch of minion damage stuff for like just minion stuff just got buffed in general. And then there was a bug in the patch notes that they talked about right before launch that said there was an issue with minion skills where a lot of minion stuff will be doing 30% more damage in late game now. So there's just a bug that was making minions do 30% less damage, which supporting fire, if you don't know, despite being a rain of arrows, it is a minion skill. So all of that gets, but like minions just got giga buffed and it was already like an above average build. So
this is the minion patch.
Yeah.
It is. It's supporting fire,
sure.
monkey, all the other possibilities that are probably going to unfold between now and the launch of 1.0. And I'm glad that you brought that up. We talked at great length about 0.5. 1.0 though is on the horizon, dude. We got Exile Con, and then 1.0 is almost a lock for launching in December. I think the end game is being received pretty well. I'm seeing people who hated it before say, I'm addicted now. You got me. So I think that they're launching 1.0. What would be your one big desire for the exit of early access? Do you have anything that's top of mind that you'd like to see?
I mean, so I hate bringing up this discussion because like it's so polarizing and it's so like dismissive on both ends, but to me, weapons matter. As a melee main, when you count how many core skills you can use as a melee skill, it's like less than 40 skills in the game that you can use as your core skill functionally. versus range skills, it's like probably over 150 at this point. And I know the gap between melee and range skills is always going to be big. It's so much easier to make range skills. A lot of melee skills end up, and the reason I say it's so low, a lot of skills with the melee tag aren't melee skills to me. They are pseudo range skills, right? Because they're shooting projectiles or something, or they have such a long like arc projectiles skew to them.
Right.
Like true melee skills, there's not enough of them. And to me, new weapons matter. I'm not upset that there wasn't a new weapon in this patch. I'm not throwing a fit or anything, but every single patch going forward, when a new weapon gets added, to me, like as a melee main, that is just so exciting because it just adds so much more to the archetype. So like for me, every single patch, flails, maces, swords, daggers, claws, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm gonna get super excited for it. Again, I'm not the one of the ones that's like I want to refund $2,000 plus in microtransactions because like I'm not one of those bozos. But as a melee main, there is like the end game was missing something key, right? And it just got a huge overhaul. That's how melee feels to melee mains. It's still missing a lot to it. And that's why you see melee mains getting upset that there's no weapons. Again, I'm not throwing any fits. I'm not defending those people. But there are so many people who are just like super dismissive that are just like, get over it. Like, look what you have in front of you. It doesn't matter. Like I recognize that it is a little bit frustrating as a melee main, and every patch going forward, I will be looking forward to a weapon. And I know that every patch going forward is not going to introduce a weapon. So, but that's what I want is like, to me at this point, the only thing missing, like obviously we want more balance, we want more goals, we want more pinnacle content, yada, yada. To me, the only thing that's truly missing is weapons. That's it. That is it. Like everything else we like probably have the floor of from what I play the game for. I obviously want bossing content to be like more fluid and like have a higher ceiling, which we might actually have with this patch. I haven't fully dipped into it, but to me, the only thing that is missing is weapons. That is it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's definitely nuance to that whole discussion where people, I think, were understandably just upset. They don't need to throw a fit or anything, but people who were just disappointed, I totally did understand that because that's what a lot of people are looking for in the game. They want their favorite archetype to be added. They thought it was going to be. It wasn't. I'm upset. Okay. Hopefully with 1.0 we see, swords or axes or daggers or one of those archetypes dropped into the game. I also think there's some room that needs to be done still on rare monster modifiers and just the way that those interact with melee especially. I mean, I'm sitting here with Falling Thunder, with Quarterstaves, and the Temporal Bubble is still just ridiculous. These sort of mods in the game are so, I don't know. Just the way the game, I don't know what it necessarily adds. I think that's just a curse of
melee. I don't know if there's ever a way you can make melee not at a disadvantage. And that's just like what you have to accept as a melee player, but I agree with you completely.
I had an idea though, Cal. You introduce a new rare monster modifier that is a projectile, and it just randomly shoots out from the rare monster. Let's call it like honing missile or something. And if it hits you and you're more than like 6 meters away from the monster, it instantly kills you. It just
fuck yeah, dude.
So
do that.
The projectile enjoyers.
What happens when you get hit when you're trying to get in range though?
Maybe it looks at the weapon you're wearing as well. And if you have a sword or a quarterstaff or a mace, you're safe.
Okay. So if you're not using pussy skills,
there you go. There you go. I feel like it's fair. I feel like it's fair, given all the ground degens, temporal bubbles, all the rest of the stuff in the game.
Dude, I'm all for melee buffs for sure. What are your thoughts on the no life on tree discussion? I don't know if I've ever had that.
No life on tree. So I think that.
Do you play life builds ever, or are you always playing PvEs?
I've played. I haven't played life builds in PoE 2. No.
So you're only playing.
I mean, I understand where they're coming from, where they're like, if it's added to the tree, everybody feels that it's totally mandatory. I feel like if they added in isolated patches of typical life classes, I think that'd be better. And they are starting to introduce more and more. They did add like some to the right hand side of the tree, even though they're like 3% nodes. I saw some there next to the monk start. I think that it's just bringing Energy Shield into parity with life, which I think they took a step forward to from what I've seen with the patch notes, making it into a true, not just extra life bar, where it's actually like, okay, no, its recharge rate is something you need to care about and invest in, because I feel like in past patches it was kind of a joke. It was just, you just stack as much energy shield as possible, and you're going to get it regenerating at a decent rate.
Gotcha.
Which it didn't feel like it was very equal with life. So I understand what they're trying to do. I've seen from chat that armor is very strong this patch too, and you can be running around with just 2K
Armor's
life.
always strong. They just haven't played armor before, man. Armor,
Oh, I haven't?
But armor's always good.
I know
Armor's
that they
always been
added a
good.
bunch of awesome Ellie
People that know,
damage
know.
taken as Fizz to the tree itself too, and chaos damage taken as Fizz to the tree with armor. So like armor applies to it. So that's good all around. Don't need to find it on gear.
I don't think I would have to look at my tray. I don't think I'm using any new armor passives right now. I'm using all the ones that I've always used so far. I don't know if they tweaked the armor. Like, I'm sure that the new stuff, I was using them briefly. It is very good, but armor's just good, man.
Yeah,
It feels really good this patch with ward specifically. If you put ward behind your armor, that does feel really good.
Okay. Yeah, see, I haven't invested much into it past level 55 because it starts to take away from my ES evasion. And when I was Hollow Palm, I couldn't risk that. I couldn't lose my crit and
I wonder
attack
how good that is, because like I have not done, like I just like slapped it into all my gear just to like see how it did.
Yeah.
I'm curious how impactful it is for each setup.
Yeah, when once I did swap to quarterstaffs from Hollow Palm, maybe I can invest back into it. So we'll just have to see.
You didn't mess with any of the new rune skills or rune supports yet?
I have not touched any Kalgurin stuff. No, I'm looking for the one that allows you to block essentially without
that's
using.
the one I was talking about earlier with Lazy Exile.
Yeah,
that's the one that
and you get the parry buff.
Gives you 100% block. Yep.
Yes, with Falling Thunder, dude. So I could time it to get 50% more damage on my Falling Thunder if I get one parry off, dude. That sounds great on Pinnacles. That sounds.
I'm curious how it'll work on a evasion energy shield build, because it works off the stun threshold.
Ooh.
And like, so the way that like it makes you pretty much immortal if you have high armor. I'm curious how it would work with your build. I don't know if you could scale the stun threshold for it. I would not be like, it might like you might want to be safe with it when you test it, because wait, you're not hardcore. Never mind.
No, I'm SSF. So I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just SSF, no hardcore. I can't.
But you
live
just have
that
to
life.
find it. Yeah, I had to buy it because I was trying to get it for a while, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna trade for it.
Refutation. I'll be on the lookout. 100%.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Okay.
I imagine it'll get nerfed, but
Maybe.
it's cool.
Maybe. Okay, Cal, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about 0.5 or otherwise?
How have you enjoyed it? Are you?
I'm loving it. I'm a little jealous that I can't play more, but alas, it is the life I live with family.
Would you
and
want
work.
it to be slower, or would you want to progress faster, or do you like, as from your perspective, are you excited about this chase you're about to have to do for each campaign?
I like the journey. I like the journey completely. It's just a matter of finding the time. I'm fine with this pace. I'm just worried. I think the community will push back quite a bit on it, and it's going to be shortened quite a bit. I like that it's kind of a build up, and it gives you time to slowly build up your character's power while also getting all these quests. I still think that the boss's health should be increased. I think it's total crap that I got to this in, I don't think, great gear, SSF gear, tier 7. I think I'm playing as intended, and I like two-shot the boss. Like I'm not abusing any crazy tech. I am playing a monk with Falling Thunder and bells.
That's abuse right there. Hold on. That's meta abuse. That's meta slave abuse right there.
I rolled a wheel. I didn't even choose this. It was RNG. So I still am pretty intent on that. We'll see how the higher tier bosses are. You said 20 mil. Is that for the farming pinnacle or the base pinnacle?
I don't know if you can get a higher version of that boss. I am not sure. If I recall, Uber Arbiter also had like 24 million life, but you kill him like once and a half. And this boss, you kill once and a half as well, and his final phase at 24 million. So that might be the Uber Arbiter comparison.
Right. We'll have to see. I'll see how it feels. I just
don't know.
I just love needing to engage with mechanics and seeing things. So I'm pumped to try out the 7 boss rituals. Like you said, I'm sure that's going to be insane,
so
right?
Oh, and it prints face breakers, by the way. So if you
Oh.
haven't chosen a league mechanic and you really want your face breakers, like you get a lot of uniques. So to rephrase, sorry, when you earlier you asked, you get good uniques, yes. But for as a trade league perspective, most of them end up being one exalt because you see all of them.
Flooded.
But you really cycle through so many of them that like, as a solo self-found player, you will be flush with uniques, like of any build variety you want to make. So I highly recommend it if you want to play with fun uniques.
Sick. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And Kal, this has been a pleasure as always. I have to hop to work, unfortunately, but it's always great talking to you. I hope you have a great league, the rest
Thanks,
of your
bro.
league start.
You too, man.
I thought you were showing me your mustache, but you were giving me a heart.
Oh, no.
Absolutely beautiful. I thought you were outlining it. I was like, what is going on right here? I really appreciate it, man. If anybody's not following KallTorak already, make sure you go and do it on YouTube, on Twitch. Everything will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Still Sane podcast. Check out his podcast too, Path to Exile, with Dead Rabbit and Miso. And we will see you in the next one. I love the dance. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Kal. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, later, bro.
I do. I'll raid you. You're streaming, right? I'll raid you in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna raid.
All right,
okay,
sick.
Cool.
All right, thanks, man. I gotta get to work. See ya. Bye bye,
bro.
See ya. All right, guys. If you enjoy the podcast, we're gonna do one map, do a podcast breakdown, and then I gotta literally get to work because my start time is usually 8 o'clock, but I can start a little later. That's totally fine. I just want to play one more map. Just one more map. Did you guys like the pod? And to the person who is wondering why I talked to KallTorak, he's such a hateful person. He is not a hateful person. He had a little breakdown a year ago. He learned from it, and everybody can be redeemed. I'm sure that you've had bad moments in your life. We've all had bad moments in our life. His was just public, and he was clowned upon by dozens of people. So, yeah. And a lot of those people he clowned on kind of blew it out of proportion. The people he clowned on many of them are not the saints some people think them to be. And do a lot of crazy crap. In fact, one of the guys he crashed out on is the only content creator I will never, ever work with. So, yeah. I hope that answers that. All right. Let's get in and do one more map. Just one more map. All right. Okay. We're going to do one T7. And we're out. Slash map. What is Slash? I've never done Slash. Contains 3 additional map bosses throughout the area. Ah, goodness. No, he wasn't even wrong. He wasn't even freaking wrong. He just said it in a poor way. Yeah, but we don't need to linger on that. It's why I didn't even bring it up in the podcast, because there's no need to linger on it. But I wanted to just address that one person that said it. We're gonna do this Crimson Shores. Oh wow, we only have 2 attempts. We can't die, you guys. No dying. No dying. Don't die. If I die, that would be very bad. Oh my goodness, heavy. Lots of light stuns here. Yeah. Of course, Leader Lee. Of course, that's who I'm talking about. Halen, 10 streams straight, brother. How are you enjoying SSF? I know you said you were going to try it in Discord. I do hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Much slower pace. Kira, you're in tier 4 maps right now. Let's go, dude. Excellent progress. And you're doing Gemling Legionnaire Falling Thunder? That's pretty sick. What is the unique quality for it? The random unique mobs that keep healing themselves, you just run away from them now? I have not encountered those. Are you talking about Rogue Exiles? I'm guessing you're talking about Rogue Exiles, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh man, that feels so good. I did see that. I started the stream with it. Big eyes. I started the stream with the what we're working on post 100%. Oh, we got ritual in this map. The one more map trap has officially hit, guys. I said one more map, so GGG decided to spawn my first ritual in a while. 1% chance not to consume power charges per quality. Well, that's BS. Do I need to play a Gemling Legionnaire? That sounds amazing. I want that. My kitty is going absolutely insane. Outside my door. Yeah, those are Rogue Exiles. I one-shot the Rogue Exiles, dude. My build is so strong, I one-shot those guys, so I don't even need to worry about it. But the Rogue Exiles have always been in the game. They just, maybe they're a little stronger right now. If only Pillar of the Cage Gods was good, then we could relive the Gemling 1.0 quarterstaff goodness. Ah, yes. I remember that. Oh, we got a nice tink. Look at that.
Fate is on my side.
Nice little tink. One more map, tink. I know, right? Look at that. Worth it. Oh, we're in the boss room, but we got to finish our ritual off. Okay, we're getting a little tankier with our bosses here. Okay, why did I say that? I just wasn't critting. The moment I get a crit, the tankiness just dissipates. All right, we got to look for those other rituals. Okay, they're back over here. I see them on the map. Ding, 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 ding. You also said one more map. It's been 30 so far. Well, I do have to go to work, so it will only be one more map legit for me. Thaumaturgic Flux. No, we don't need any of those. I have a bunch of work I must do. Yeah, please. Please do not destroy me. I've heard that there are some killing palm builds that have 100. What even? I don't even know what killed me, guys. That was fast. Yikes. I guess I'll say that's a skill issue. I'm sure it was a bunch of minor pebbles. That was pretty cold, wasn't it? It might have legit been cold damage too, I don't know. My res is in a bad spot. My defenses are not great. I think that's going to be the big problem. It's I have a big windup for my attacks. So I'm going to need to find a way to up my defenses by a great degree. Because if I don't, monsters are going to keep just one-shotting me. Oh my gosh. I think it was a bunch of tiny hits from these scorpion dudes. I need a bell to spawn. Thank you, Belle. We're playing it very safe, guys. This is my... Where's the last guy? Am I caught here? Am I literally stuck? I'm literally stuck. Okay. What do I get? Luminous Pace. Resurgence. Omen of Resurgence. At Zach's site. Wanderlust. Oh, Wanderlust, but I can't afford it. Alright. We're just gonna get 2 Omens of Resurgence. That's fine. Alright. What am I doing up this early? I had a podcast. I wanted to play some PoE 2. Did you hear about... What did you hear about Killing Palm? What did I hear about Killing Palm? Oh, that you can get it to 100% cull threshold on monsters, so you can just bounce infinitely between monsters with Killing Palm. Oh, I gotta give tribute to the king. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, dude. Thank you. Thank you for reminding. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, we're on almost tier 8 maps now, so excellent progress. Conger, you're at 7 stream streak. Holy crap. Kaylin at 10, Conger at freaking 7. You guys rock. All right, guys. This has been good fun. I appreciate everybody on YouTube and Twitch coming in to watch this early morning stream. I got to go to work, so I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. I will see you back Thursday morning, same exact time. I am a guest on the Yap of Exile podcast. I'm not hosting my own podcast. I'm going to be a guest. So I will see you all then for some more juicy progress. Maybe we'll break into T10s or tier 11s. Should be fun. I hope you all have a blessed week, Tuesday and Wednesday, until I talk to you next. I'll see you soon. God bless, guys. Have a good day.